All right, guys, welcome to the Unfiltered Podcast, man. For the nighttime edition, we have four lovely ladies and a special guest with us today. It's gonna be an amazing show. Let's get it.
I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal, most vicious, and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lance to the conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever.
Yo, baby, how are y'all doing on this beautiful Tuesday? Tonight we're joined with four lovely, beautiful women and our special guest, Jeff fucking Miami, the number one promoter in Miami. Before we get to the show, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you get notified every time we go live. Join the Discord. You can see all the behind the scenes footage, all the P-stars fighting, all the strippers fighting, all the OnlyFans fighting, cups being thrown at Eric, punches being thrown. You can also drop us topic suggestions and videos to react to. Also, if you didn't know, by June 10th, we're going to be choosing 10 of y'all from the Discord to join us on a cruise. It's going to be me, Eric, and Anwar. It's going to be the Virgin Cruise, so no kids allowed, a lot of girls trips.
All right, guys, man. Shout out to the fucking chat, man. We see you guys already in here. Special shout out to Don, man, for working on the Clips channel. The Clips channel is growing at a crazy rapid rate, man. So shout out to Don for that hard work. Also, man, if you guys want more merch, or for anybody that didn't get the merch, the last round of orders, we have merch coming in 3 days. So shout out to you guys.
They look fire and they feel fire.
Yes, and we also got the crop tops for the ladies. We have the shirts for them as well. So we haven't forgot about the ladies, man. Shout out to you guys. Special shout out also to you guys, man. If we get to 50K by June 10th, I will take $15,000, not $1,500, $15,000 to throw a party for you guys, man. So shout out to you guys.
Like, who else is doing that? You get 2 opportunities to hang out with us. He's doing a party for 15 fucking K, and you also could come on a cruise with us.
Yeah, man. And I don't know any other channel that's doing that. Real quick too, man. Let's make sure that we give a quick shout out to our sponsors. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. Shout out to our sponsors. Shout out to Vacay. They make CBD, CHE, and THC products. We got gummies and vapes on the table. All the THC is Delta 8, so it's legal in all 50 states. If you have any questions about the products, hit us up in the DMs. We'll be happy to send you some samples as well. And use code Unfiltered for 15% off all Vacay products. And shout out to Ask Dr. Kish. He is a certified family medical physician, and he's here to answer all your questions. He's not going to prescribe you no bullshit. So for all viewers of the Unfiltered podcast, he's offering a 50% off discount. So hit up his links in the description.
Damn, Anwar, you about to say Kish makes drugs or some shit? That's what it sounded like. You were like, yo, that nigga Kish, he a low-key drug dealer.
Shout out to Dr. Kish, man.
Facts. So let's get into the show. Ladies, can you introduce yourself, starting with you? Can I get your name, age, and what you do for a living?
Hi, I'm Susan, 19, and I trick.
You trick?
Unemployed, but trick.
How you trick it with no bread?
You mean you get tricked
with
on?
no bread.
Oh, you get tricked on?
No, I get bread.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
I get
Ladies, let's
bread
make
and
sure
they
that we
send me
speak
bread.
into the mics, okay? Even if we're talking to each other, let's make sure we speak into the mic. You see right here, I'm looking at each one of you guys. Let's make sure we speak into the mic, okay? I want to make sure everybody watching can actually hear you guys.
Yep.
So you're saying that you trick?
Yeah.
Elaborate on that.
Guys, I end up it's mostly Twitter. Sugar daddies.
Okay.
Pretty
All right.
much.
Okay.
Just
Next.
to talk to
Shout out
them.
to you.
Okay.
Next,
Cool. Shout out to you. And how much money would you say you make a year off that,
A year.
How about a month?
Yeah.
or a month?
In a month, I can say like 450, 500.
Oh, so
it's
you
not
giving
bad.
feet pics and shit.
It's-
That's what it has.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like
Oh,
small stuff.
It's
Yeah.
like,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were making
Not
like a
too
living
much.
off of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
All
I
right.
thought you were
Cool.
about to say 4 or 5.
How
All
about
right. What
you?
about you? Go ahead.
I'm Tara. I'm 21 and I'm in college.
What's your major?
Finance and accounting.
All right. Shout out to you.
Yeah, okay. Shout out to you. Yeah. All right.
What
What
about
about you? Go ahead.
I'm Nastasha. I'm 18 and I work at the club on the weekends.
What club do you work at?
Blue Martini Kendall.
What do you be doing? You're like a bottle girl?
No, I'm a host right now, but I'm gonna move up to be a bottle girl like in a
Moving
month.
on.
Red flag.
Okay.
And whoever you're dating, once you become a bottle girl, good luck to you. All right.
Okay.
Good luck.
That's you.
Good luck to you, homie. It's hard out there. I went to a club this past weekend and I saw the bartenders working, man. It's
Yo, that shit's scary, ain't it?
it's
they-
it's
they're
scary the
they're
amount
flirting
of
for money,
men
bro.
that they get
Yeah.
come to them, and then also it is their job to kind of like be friendly for tips. So
I mean, I
Um,
understand, but like personally, I couldn't allow that. As a girl, definitely if I'm providing too, like
Yeah.
I'm paying for all the bills, like you're not being a bartender.
But then you can
That's
take me
wild.
out of the club if you're paying all my bills.
All right,
yeah.
word.
Yeah, okay, cool. Shout out
What-
to you.
what
What
about
about you
you?
over here?
I'm Bella. I'm 20, and I'm also a college student.
What's your major?
Strategic communications and management.
Strategic communication. So you like
Mhm.
basically stop terrorists from like bombing banks or something.
I wish it's more like PR, advertising, like that kind of stuff,
Okay.
like media journalism.
So you okay?
So I mean, I guess in a way, through journalism, maybe I could do that. Who knows? We'll see.
Shit. So you're the one of the girls that are about to join the media and produce. this
Yeah, I'm
false
pretty
news.
basic.
All right.
Pretty basic.
And where are you from?
I'm from Chicago.
Okay. And where you
originally.
from?
Houston.
And you're from Miami, right? You're from Miami too?
Miami girl.
Okay, cool. And last but not least, man, shout out to you.
Shout out to Steph,
introduce
yeah.
yourself. Go ahead.
I'm Jeff. I'm 24 years old, and I am the #1 promoter in Miami.
Yes, sir.
Number one.
Number
Guys.
one.
one.
Not number two. Not number three.
No,
number
no, no.
number one.
#1.
Number one. What clubs do you work at?
I mean, I mainly work at the Hard Rock at Dare, but I mean, I work at all the clubs in South Beach as well. Vendome, Gala, Mr. Jones, all those clubs.
All right.
Okay.
So, ladies, if you're ever
Good to
in
know.
fucking
Right.
Miami, hit our boy Jeff up. His his link will be in the description.
Yeah, shout out to the ladies and shout out to all the ladies coming into Miami for spring break, man. Okay, cool. So Anwar, make sure you communicate with the chat, bro, what we talked about earlier.
Yeah, I got you.
So today we have a lot of questions that we want to talk about. And we want to make sure that we get your perspective also, chat. We love you guys so much. We're the only podcast that allows you guys to super chat. We constantly talk to you guys throughout the entire show. Okay. So shout out to you guys. So my first question today for the ladies is going to be, we'll start off with you, work our way this way. Is it easier for men or women to acquire sex?
Women.
Women. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. What about you?
Women.
Women? All right. What about you? over there?
Women.
Same answer, woman.
All right. What about you, Jeff? What do you think?
Well, it's obviously women. It's women can walk out of the house and they'll get catcalled by people driving down the street. So
Word.
I've been going to pick up a girl one time, and she said, "Don't let me wait too long, because too many guys are trying to pick me up on the side of the road."
Yeah. No, that's true.
Especially in Miami. So
Yeah. I've seen girls walk out the house looking bummy and still get catcalled.
Niggas don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
No, they
So with that being said, since everyone agreed on the same thing, why do you think it's easier for women?
I don't know. I guess the guys just like, I guess girls don't even have to try sometimes. So it's just like guys, if a girl comes up to you and then she's like, I'm trying to fuck with you, I want to fuck. A guy's not gonna be like, no. Unless she's like really like not feeling it, like not like I'm not gonna touch her, then
Yeah.
no. But if it's like you're decent looking, you look pretty, a guy's not gonna be like, no. Like I don't want to talk to you, or I don't fuck with you, or
Yeah.
like I don't want to.
So
fuck you.
I guess what you're saying is that the probability of a woman getting turned down are very, very low.
Very low.
Okay, cool. What do you think the probabilities of a guy getting shut down are?
Way higher.
Okay, so way higher. All right,
Yeah.
cool. What about you? Why do you think that is?
I feel like girls care more about things like their like body count or like they're more selective, and I don't feel like guys are as selective. Like I feel like they can have sex even if they're not like super attracted to you, but I don't know that
That's
girls
contrary
can.
to what you're saying, though, right? Because if you're saying that you feel like body count matters for girls, and wouldn't that mean that sex would be less?
Well, it's like
likely for them?
offered to them more, but like they don't want to take it.
Okay, I
necessarily.
see what you're saying.
Yeah, like I feel like guys like would offer it to more girls, but like girls wouldn't initiate it as much because they're more careful.
Okay,
Mm.
cool. What about you, Nastasha?
Wait, what was the question?
Okay, so real quick, man, this is what happens with pretty women in Miami, right? You're pretty, and so you usually can get away with stuff like this, but like, let's pay attention because it's not cool for me to repeat myself. The question was, why do you think, since everyone answered the same, why do you think that it's easier for women to have sex easier than men?
Because men all they just want pussy. So it's like if you go out anywhere, like they're gonna try to hit on someone like a female or something. Like so women they just always get it easier like that.
Okay.
I don't know.
What about you over here?
I guess I agree with Tara in that sense. Where like I don't know, I feel like guys are more always looking for it when they go out. Like I feel like most of the time I hear guys say like, "Oh, like I hope I get lucky tonight." Like when they go out, where I feel like girls are like, "I'm just trying to have fun with my friends." Like go out, like not really thinking about it. And if it happens, it happens. But if it doesn't, it's not like a big deal. Not that it's a big deal for guys, but they're more interested in it than girls, I would say.
Okay. Now we don't have to answer in order anymore. You guys can speak freely. Okay. Here's what I would say. So, as a woman, you're born with your value, right? You're just born and you have pussy, and that means you're powerful. You can be the ugliest woman and you have a pussy, and you're still powerful. As a guy, us being born men, it's not the same thing. We're not wanted as badly, right? So with that being said, is it fair to say that men are desperate? Yes or no?
Here, Miami, yeah.
You think it's just the Miami?
I
This
mean,
majority.
Like, I'll walk out to the house. I have a corner store. I'll go and I'll walk out with my bonnet, like straight out, like from the wake up, and I'll still get guys like,
Okay.
"Hey, you fine, ma? Like, let me open the door for you." Like,
So is it fair to
Because-
say that men are
Really?
desperate? Yes or no?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ladies, why do you think men are desperate? Somebody, please, you guys sound dead. Someone, please help me here. Why do you think men are desperate?
Personally, I'm gonna go against that. I wouldn't say they are desperate. I think it's just something that they're more interested in. Cause I don't know. I wouldn't call a man desperate if they just like wanted to go out and have sex. I just don't think that's fair. But I mean, I don't know if you guys think what is more of your reasonings on that.
I'm like, I don't know, cause okay, I'll go out and like it'll be some old guy, like a 40-year-old, and he'll still look at me and think that like I'm attractive, and he'll still want to fuck me, and he'll still want to like do all of this. But I'm like, can you imagine if this was like your daughter going to the
I was
corner
gonna
store
say that.
and
That's
all those
true.
guys are coming up to her, talking to her? Like, you wouldn't want that. Like, it's
Yeah.
Yeah, like
it's
in the
not-
club, like even them saying bye to me, like they'll try to go up to me, and I always have to like move away and be like, "Don't touch me."
Well, I mean, you're in a club. What do you expect to happen?
Okay, and like
Okay, but ladies,
like yeah, it could be like their granddaughter for real, and they're still trying to hit on me.
okay, ladies, but men don't really, and I get what you're saying, but men don't really sit here and think about those type of things. Okay. Another thing is women, even a 40-year-old woman compared to a 40-year-old man, that 40-year-old woman is still getting a lot more opportunities to have sex than that 40-year-old man, right? And it's very unfortunate that men, well, technically it's fortunate and unfortunate because I feel like it forces men to kind of like build their value.
Level up.
But
Yeah.
women hold the key to sex. So like as women, you guys are so powerful that if you don't want to have sex, it doesn't matter what a guy says or what he does, he can't have sex with you. Right? Now, on the other hand, I could want sex all I want, but I'm not gonna get it unless a girl gives me permission, right? Otherwise, it's called grape. And guys can get in trouble for that. So with that being said, it's like you guys have all the power, you guys control the power, and that's just the way it is, bro. I don't
That's
know.
just life. I think that's like just how it's been designed.
Yeah.
Ladies, I do have a question for you, dude, on relationships. Why do you think girls always ask for communication, like a guy that communicates, but they never fucking communicate? Like, y'all girls never communicate at all. Please help me. Please help me.
I feel like personally, I'm pretty good at communication. I feel like I have just had experiences where like I don't get communication on the other end because I feel like I'm really needy in the sense where like I always want to be talking to my boyfriend. Like I have a boyfriend right now and he's the best, and like I always just want to be texting him and talking to him and all this stuff. But like he doesn't really do that sometimes, you know. So
All right, good.
I would say I would a little bit disagree with that. in
So
that
you actually
sense.
communicate?
I am a big communicator. I feel like too, especially I'm a strategic communications major.
So in
I
general,
do that for a living.
I know you have a lot of friends that be ask for communication, but they never communicate. So why do you think women in general don't communicate but ask for communication?
To
They
feel
want their
wanted.
man to know them like Like if they're in a bad mood, they want their man to know why.
Girls,
Like without saying anything.
That's a really
So
good
you
point.
so you want a guy to read your mind.
Exactly.
Literally.
yeah,
Yeah.
like,
Literally.
girls
If I'm in a
expect
bad mood
you.
most of the time, though,
But
it's 'cause,
y'all-
like I'm hungry or
Y'all
like,
already
yeah.
know you can't read minds.
Yeah. So why expect that from us?
I don't know.
I
I guess
don't
it's
know.
just something
I don't
that
know
you would,
because
like,
for my like if I had a man, like I would try to read it if he's in a bad mood or something.
But why
Yeah.
not ask and communicate like
Because
y'all are asking?
You want to feel like they care about you. With that.
You wanna
have
know
like,
them
tell
already. You wanna
everything.
know.
It's definitely
I
like
don't wanna
that. I
ask
feel like
you.
girls
Yeah.
are a little bit more attention seekers than
Yeah,
guys. So
them
it's like
guys,
you
for a
want
fact.
like guys to like
Okay.
Care.
be obsessed with you.
But a
in
guy
way.
will
Yeah.
still ask you and you won't tell him still.
Would
'Cause
be
it's
like,
like
I'm fine.
sometimes-
That's
Vice versa.
toxic.
Sometimes
That's
you gotta be.
toxic.
Yeah, I agree.
You
I
know
don't
what?
know.
Because
I
we'll move
appreciate your
on from
honesty.
it. We'll move on from
I
it.
really appreciate your honesty because you're right. It all comes down to attention, bro.
Yeah.
It all comes down to, does a woman feel appreciated? Because a lot of times when women are upset, it's not even necessarily that we did something wrong. Maybe we just forgot
Right.
to do one little thing.
Yeah.
and
You know
not
what I
the
mean?
whole
I
thing.
agree. I
Like-
think it's usually that's how it is.
Yeah, it's like attention. They want to make sure that you still care for them. They want to be reminded that
Yeah.
reassurance, right?
Yo, girls will rant to you and they don't even really want you to solve the problem, but they'll like tell you what the problem is.
They
And if
just
you
wanna
try to
hear.
solve
Yes.
it, they'll get mad.
They just
No, that is so
they
fast.
just want to be heard,
We
bro.
just
Yeah.
we just want
Just
you to
listen to
understand where we're
us.
coming from and then be there for us whenever we need.
And
it.
also another thing y'all do, y'all tell guys you want a guy that's emotional and tells his emotions, but when an argument comes up, you won't care about the guy's emotions.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, I could be brutal sometimes.
Why
I
is
get
that?
I don't know. I feel like as a girl, I act on my emotions a lot. Like when I'm sad, I'm like really sad, and when I'm happy, I'm like super happy and all that kind of stuff. So I feel like if I'm mad, I just like not intentionally like try to bring the other person down, but sometimes I get a little like I'm just very honest in that sense because I feel like I want my emotions to be heard and I want to feel valid. That sometimes I
Mhm.
forget that like I need to validate.
So
someone
it's
else's
like fuck
feelings.
him, right? Yeah.
No,
It's-
not
Yeah.
like that. I
It's-
just mean like sometimes I get lost in like
Nah,
the
let's be honest.
Yeah, it's
Let's
like
be
like,
honest.
it's
It's
my
a lot
to
of
me,
it's a
it's
lot
what
of
I feel like.
overthinking.
Let's
and
be
yeah,
honest.
It's
girls
a lot
are
of
definitely
overthinking. So it's like once you like already feel the vibe is off on one thing, then it's
Mhm.
just like that's it. Like he can try and say all these things, but you're already set in your head that
Yeah.
like something's off.
Or,
Like I
like-
don't like it, and that's when like all of a sudden girls get defensive. towards
And
that.
listen, ladies. One more thing I'll say to the ladies and to the gentlemen is, if you're a good guy, you typically know what your girl's upset about. Okay, men, we're not stupid. So if your girl's upset and if she's not telling you, 9 times out of 10, just look at what you did, and somewhere along there is the fucking secret,
What if
right?
you just told her to fold your clothes?
Bro, it's just even then it could have been maybe the way you asked.
Yeah.
Because for women, it's not what you say, it's how you
How
say
you
it,
say it.
right?
Yeah.
So again, like we're not stupid. So let's be smart here.
We got a super from
Um,
David.
Yeah, let's
Let's
go ahead
do
and
it,
read
go
the
ahead.
super chats real quick.
This one was most recent, but it's most relevant. Ladies, tell us men how to read your mind.
I guess go back and look at the steps you
Check
did
if
and
we
maybe figure out
ate.
what's
Basically
wrong.
what Eric
I
just
don't know.
said.
Start with
Yeah.
simple questions. How you doing? Are
True.
you okay? Did you eat today? Like just the basic things. And
That's
see
how I
she's
read your
feeling.
mind.
See how she's feeling off of that. Like
Yeah.
Or look at how she's typing to you. She's like, I'm fine. She's obviously,
She's
not
obviously
fine.
mad.
Yeah.
Like, she's
or like
obviously
if you get
Like,
like
just
the K
show-
period,
Show up to
like,
her house with
you're
like
done.
a chocolate bar and she'll be, I swear she'll be happy.
The one thing I've noticed about women is that they're very passive aggressive.
Oh yeah.
And they'll tell you typically with certain things they say, they'll let you know how they're feeling. They wear their emotions on their sleeve,
yeah.
bro.
Mhm.
Any other super chats, bro? Go
We
ahead.
got a ton.
Go ahead.
Okay, let's do it.
All right, we'll start off at the top then. Black Wolf said, "What's good, fellas? To the Angry Beavers, name 3 countries besides North America and U.S. territories. You cannot use more than one continent per answer."
Okay, shout out to Black
Okay.
Wolf. You know what? Let's go ahead and do this one real quick. He's asking for 3 countries.
Different continents.
Okay,
And you
so,
can't name North America. And
so
continents,
3
or
countries, different continents. Go ahead.
different continents.
Yeah, so South America, Asia, Europe. South
got it.
America,
Okay,
Africa, Europe.
Or Australia.
3 countries.
Italy.
Mhm.
Okay,
That's
Europe.
Europe.
One.
Okay. Little Havana.
Sure.
What?
What?
Isn't that Cuba? Right.
Little Havana. Okay.
All right,
Oh,
but you said
right?
Cuba. All right. let's keep
Okay.
moving.
Okay.
All right.
Countries.
Countries. Do you know what a country is?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm like,
You got one more.
She's like reaching for air, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
The first thing that comes up to her mind.
Last time I did elementary.
I'm sorry.
Shout out to you.
I gotta give you that.
We're moving on.
All right, moving on. Shout out to you.
What
All right,
about you?
What about you? You're in college. Go ahead.
Brazil, Spain, China.
There we go.
Okay, wow.
Oh,
Shout out to
shit.
Houston.
I was
Yeah.
surprised.
All right, you over here in the corner. Go ahead.
Colombia.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to mess up my Uganda. Is that a
Yeah,
different?
there
All
you
right,
go.
shit.
All right,
Goddamn.
okay.
All right.
And Paris.
Paris, shout out to you.
Shout out to Paris.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, what about you? Yo, even she's laughing.
I keep mixing up my countries and continents.
Yo, she's
No,
over
you
here
mean
laughing,
cities
bro.
and
Oh
countries.
Yo, you better not fuck up after you
I
just laughed
know.
at her.
Yeah.
Go
No,
ahead.
I'm scared. That's why I laughed.
All right, go
okay,
ahead.
so I'm gonna go with Paraguay,
Mhm.
Damn, that's a random
Ireland,
Okay.
and Nigeria.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
Okay, wow.
shit.
Shout out to you.
Hey,
So the
Shout out to
college
the-
girls.
Woo!
No,
The out of state girls.
Shout out to
Alright.
the out
My
of
heart was
state
racing a little bit on that
college
one.
educated
Yo,
women.
you know what's
MDC
so
system
funny?
failed
I'm
us.
like, I dropped
Jeff
out.
is over here like so surprised. All I guess he's like, "Oh shit,
He's like,
yo,
yeah, man.
oh,
Okay.
I brought these girls. Holy shit.
Any other super chats, bro? Go ahead.
Yeah.
Shout out to the chat.
Another one from Black Wolf. He said, I want in on that cruise. I need a vacation out the country.
Shout out to you, Black
Shout out
Wolf,
to
man.
Black
Let's
Wolf.
get to 50K by June 10th,
Join the
man. We'll
Discord,
do that
man.
shit. I promise you we will. Go ahead. Any other ones?
All right, we got one from Repo. He said, ladies, what 3 qualities do you look for in your ideal man?
Okay, ideal
good
man. 3
question.
qualities, real quick. Go ahead.
Personality.
Uh-huh.
Personality.
Yeah, like funny. He has to be funny.
So
like,
good personality.
Good personality. Yeah, no, he has to be funny
Okay.
and adventurous.
Adventurous.
I don't
What
want
about
someone
you,
to stay
Miss
home.
Houston? Go ahead.
Attractive, obviously, and then like hardworking because
So money, good looking.
well, 'cause I don't wanna make-
Is attractiveness really a quality though?
yeah, I mean like well
like that's really something outside of his.
Yeah, I guess that's not really a trait.
oh it's not okay
Yeah.
okay yeah
She's like
hardworking
attractive. All
um
right, so hardworking.
like nice so like
Okay.
sweet just
Okay.
like kind
Nice guy, okay.
and I feel like like honest I guess
Honest,
because I
okay.
don't want like a cheater or
Gotcha.
liar
What about you over here? Go ahead.
Like family orientated. He
Okay.
has to be around my family.
What else?
Like you have to be a hustler. Like
A
you gotta
hustler.
make
Okay.
money moves.
All right.
There's one more.
Yeah. And
You
can't-
guys sit here and think about this shit all day.
Oh yeah, I know you be.
and you
thinking
have
about
to be
your
and you have to be athletic because in my family like we do a lot of like soccer games and
Okay.
like football
Okay.
games.
So athletic. All right. What about you? Chicago. Go ahead.
I would say like spontaneous, like
Okay.
being able to just like do stuff like whenever, and then definitely like determined. I like people that like always try to better themselves
Okay.
and like that kind
Ambitious,
of thing.
okay.
Yeah, ambitious. And then like funny and kind. I would say too. Like they gotta be fun to be around.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
Funny
crazy.
as hell. You gotta make me laugh.
Yeah,
It seems like you're the only one that really knows what your
Yeah.
ideal man is.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
said that shit with
That's why she
quickness.
has
Yeah.
a boyfriend.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
why
I
she
got
has a
it,
boy-
so-
that's why she's locked
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
And that's the crazy thing when girls come out here with boyfriends and they can't name this shit. I'm like, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah, no, they
Your
usually don't really fuck
boyfriend.
with
Your
their boyfriend.
boyfriend.
Real quick, 3 qualities you look for in a girl, homie. Go ahead.
I mean, I wouldn't go up to a girl first unless she was hot. So you gotta have looks, right?
Okay.
That is the first thing that attracts me. But
So
then,
attractiveness.
Keeping it up.
can you keep up with my personality? I talk a lot, so can you keep up with conversations? You got to be smart,
Okay.
but don't try to outsmart me, because it's not gonna work.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. So you got to be chill. And the third thing is just a full sender. I don't want somebody who's gonna overthink things. Girls overthink everything.
Oh my god.
and it
bro.
drives me crazy because we live in Miami where things are not that big of a deal.
They're not.
And that's how you make most of the connections in life is by not overthinking, just going with the flow. And so many girls, when you meet them, it's like they're worried about 10,000 things. You don't even know me yet. You're worried about, oh, he's a promoter. Okay. So he probably says this to you probably say this to every girl. All right. Why don't you get to know me before you assume what I do?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'll make it very clear if you're just a random girl, and I'll make it very clear if you're not a random girl. So, but yeah, that and honesty. You got to be honest with me because I'll call you out on your bullshit real quick. Yeah.
All right. Well, if you're looking for honesty in Miami, you're asking for a lot, homie.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm not looking for a girlfriend.
I know, but I'm saying in general, right? If you're looking for honesty in Miami, you're asking for a lot, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Any other super chats? Go ahead.
Yeah, we got a bunch. Let's see. Let's stick with that. Alexis asked, ladies, do you prefer a bad boy or a nice
All
guy?
right, real quick, bad boy or nice guy?
One
Bad
or the
boy.
other.
Bad boy.
Bad boy.
Somewhere like in between, I feel like.
One or the
I
other.
don't know.
Yeah, if you had to pick one to repopulate you, all the last.
You're a
3
very
people.
complicated woman. Like seriously, you are. Just pick one.
I guess nice.
Okay,
Okay.
cool. What about you?
A bad boy.
A bad boy? What about you?
Definitely the nice guy.
The nice guy. So we got 2 and 2. Okay. I would say overall most women actually enjoy bad guys.
I would agree to that
Okay.
too.
Okay, cool. Shout out to the chat, man. Any other ones? Go
Yeah,
ahead.
David has a question for Bella. He said, Bella, would you date a construction worker?
Bella, would you yes or no?
If I liked him, yeah. I mean, I guess job doesn't necessarily matter to me. It's more like if I feel like I want to hang out with you and if I like you like that.
Okay. Shout out to you.
All right.
Okay. Any other ones? Go ahead.
Yeah, we got one from Black Wolf. He said, which body type do you want for your husband? In shape, ripped, making 40K, dad bod / pudgy, making 70K, or a fat, obese sack of ish, making 100K?
All right, real quick. Which one you picking,
Sack of
Bella?
what?
Bella, which one are you picking?
Honestly, I'd probably go. I like them scrawnier and skinnier, so definitely the 40K. I would
Okay.
say.
Shout out to the 40K. What about you, Nastasha?
I mean, I like them ribs, but I'll settle for a dad bod.
Dad
Like,
bod?
a little bit
Okay.
more money.
All right, cool. What about you?
I think the dad bod, yeah.
Dad bod? All right, what about you?
Splitting down
Dad
the middle.
bod.
So none of y'all would fuck with the fat dude that making 100K? He could take care of you. Your whole lifestyle.
Wouldn't be
provided
attracted
for
to
you.
him.
yeah, that's- I wouldn't be
I'm
attracted.
to him like that.
I mean, you're not going out on any dates, Bella. 40K, bro. He can't even provide for his own self.
We can make dates at home.
Okay.
What
so
home? He
nice.
can't afford one.
She's so nice.
He's
Sit on the
outside.
couch,
She
watch a
not from
movie.
Miami.
No, it's
Yeah.
okay.
Miami.
You can tell she's not from Miami. Shout out to her sweet little heart. man.
Right.
Oh, thanks,
All right,
guys.
cool.
Appreciate it.
All right. Any other super chats? Go ahead.
Yeah, we got a couple for Jeff. Repo said, Jeff, do you know a girl that dances at Dare named Monica?
Probably. I would have to see a face.
Shout
They're
out
all,
to
they're all
Monica.
dressed up. So
Yeah.
All right, cool. Shout out to Monica. Any other ones?
David said, Jeff, who is your main rival in your industry?
my main rival. I don't hate anyone. A lot of people hate me though. So I wouldn't say I have a main rival, but a lot of people don't like when people do well in this business, especially if you're young. I started when I was 21 years old, and a lot of people tried to humble me, and I think I humbled them real quick. Because if you make money in this industry and you didn't have to go through all the shit that people have been going through for 10 years doing it in the industry, people aren't gonna like you. And especially down here, you can't give a fuck if people like you or not.
Yes.
You have to
Yeah.
have thick skin because nobody's gonna appreciate you. They're just gonna hate on you, especially people who want to be you. So
And you're not even from Miami, right?
no, I'm from Philly, but
Yeah.
where I'm from,
That's crazy.
yeah, you gotta be real where I'm from. So
Oh
it's
yeah,
like-
yeah. You're not from Philly and a little bitch.
yeah. So
You're not, bro. We sat here and talked about Philly like a few days ago.
Facts, yeah.
We talked about how like it's a city of brotherly love. Ain't no love over there, bro.
yeah, but you also gotta like down here's a lot of fake people. I don't know. I'm expanding on this, but you gotta
Oh, we know.
you can't cut people off, and unless they're really out to get you. I feel like if somebody's trying to use you, don't cut them off. Everyone has value. You can use them the same way you're using you
Yeah,
to your advantage, but don't let them get too close.
that's something I've learned the hard way as well.
Because you can't. Where I'm from, like people cut people off real
Yeah,
quick. You
yeah,
can't
yeah.
do that here
Mhm.
because everyone has some
Yeah.
sort of value, and you gotta use them the same way they're using you. So
Shout out to you for saying that because yes, like I'm from up north too, Baltimore. Over there, pride and like honor and like your word means something.
Yeah.
In Miami, that all goes out the window.
exactly.
So yeah, bro, you got to kind of adapt to your environment. You know what I mean? Like I learned real quick, I'm not in Baltimore anymore. Like in
Yeah.
Baltimore, you'll get killed over lying.
But when you
Motherfuckers
just
lie
walk
in
out-
Miami every day. They wake up lying.
But
you feel me?
the crazy
So-
part is when girls come down here, and I've dealt with this before. They think Miami is so dangerous.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
like Miami is not dangerous.
Yeah.
Like
No.
you walk around in Philly, like you got to be scared. Like down here, it's like I've never worried about anything. Like
Literally.
so, but girls always like I heard about you getting sex trafficked in Miami.
Yeah.
I never heard of anyone getting sex
I
trafficked in
never
Miami.
heard of that.
yeah. Nah.
Yo, the worst issue is like a gay guy coming up to you and grabbing you or some shit. That's literally the worst problem you have to worry about.
Where the
Some
fuck are
feminine
you
guy.
going?
Him.
Yeah.
What he took us to fucking
Dare.
Dare. You remember that shit? And that
Oh,
fucking gay guy
okay.
came behind.
You got to
Oh,
give the chat
bro.
some context here. They don't know what you're
Yeah,
talking
yo,
about,
okay,
bro.
so chat.
Yo, just randomly, some gay guys just gonna come and touch you. So listen, guys, I'll tell them. So guys, one day we went out. We had just started the podcast and we hit like 1K subs real quick.
Yeah.
And we went. I was like, yo, let's go to the casino to gamble because I like gambling. So we went. we ended up seeing and that was who was the DJ that night?
It was John Summit.
John
Yeah.
Summit. I don't know who the fuck the dude is. I didn't even know he was
But he had
famous.
that place packed.
The dude was a fucking beast, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, cool. So we go in and all of a sudden everybody's vibing, chilling. Some gay dude comes up to Basil, you know, because they like black chocolate. And I think he straight up just groped
Nah,
you.
bro.
Did he
He
grope
rubbed
you?
his front, like his chest,
Yo, he
and his
did,
back
like-
at the same
He
time.
like this.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, I was like, no.
He said,
fucking way.
come to my table, big boy.
All right, watch out, watch out. He said, no. He was like, I like the
Yeah,
feeling
he's
of
just like,
this.
I like the material.
Yo,
I
all I
almost
know
lost
is
my
so
shit.
I'm at the bar buying drinks, and all I hear is, "Yo, Eric, did you see that shit?" I'm like, "Nah, dude, I didn't see shit." And he's like, "Some gay dude just came up to me and just touched me," and I'm like, "All right, like, what the fuck?"
And remember what I told you after that?
Yes.
I was like, yo, my nigga, if I swing, you better fucking swing.
Yeah, I'm not swinging on a gay guy. We'll get canceled.
No, I was about to
I'm
smack
like, I
the
feel
fuck
like
out
he
of
ain't me
you.
no harm.
No, I'm just kidding. But okay, cool. So yeah, shout out to Miami, man. Miami's a whole different fucking crazy place.
Yeah, it's wild.
Any super chats? Go ahead.
Yeah, Kish said, Miss Trick a genius now. Got the naughty glasses on and named more countries than last time.
Yeah.
I'll read your mind and give you the answers. Nepal, Romania, and Brazil.
Thank
yeah,
you.
you know what? So she did her research and she still came short.
Yeah.
Shout out to her.
I need to stop smoking.
All right, cool.
And we got some random questions.
Go ahead. Let's
right.
do them real quick.
David said, ladies, do you want your man to buy your tampons?
All right. Shout out to David. David
If I
always
ask
has
you.
David, we gotta talk, bro. You and I really have to talk. It's condoms, it's plan B's, it's tampons.
He's curious.
He's
It's,
good.
it's always
Yeah, that's
shout
him,
out
by the
to
way.
shout out to my boy David. All right. So I don't yes or no?
It depends. It's like, yeah. I guess if we ask for it, then it's like I'm expecting you to, but it's not a like I need you to because
That's
I'll go get
fucking
them by
weird.
myself.
Yo, can we
Yeah.
just see Jeff's face?
I
Let's-
have never had a girl ask me to buy her tampons.
Yeah.
No, I mean like I would go in the car, like if I'm feeling bad and I don't want to get down, then it's like, can you go in and get them for me?
All right, that's different. But like, if you're together, okay, but not me. Can you go get tampons for me?
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
just
Oh,
random.
I've
yeah,
never
if
seen-
you're random,
yeah,
I'm
if
not
you're-
gonna ask.
If you're not my man, I'm not gonna
I'm not
ask.
All right, real quick, man. Any other super chats?
Yeah, Black Wolf asked, ladies.
Yo, make sure you tell the chat to stay on topic.
I
bro.
have been, bro.
Okay, cool. Chat, listen, man. I don't care if you guys super chat.
But these are
If you don't stay on topic, we won't read it, bro. We're trying to have a show here. Okay, what's up?
all right. So these are the last random ones then. Black Wolf said, ladies, do women talk too much for men to listen?
That's a good question. Yes or no, ladies?
Yeah.
She started off hot.
Yeah.
What are y'all gonna say?
Anybody else?
I don't know. I would say
Generally, yes.
yeah, we do talk a lot, but I don't think it's like too much that they can't listen to because they could just interrupt if they wanted to.
Would you agree with this statement? Women are meant to be seen, not heard. Yes or no?
No.
Definitely not.
No.
We want to be comprehended.
I
Like, we
would-
want you to
Yeah.
get it through your head.
But,
on
but
what
I don't
I'm
know
trying
if
to
I'm
say.
ever gonna hear a yes for that
Woman
question.
empowerment.
It doesn't matter how much we listen to you. I've been in arguments before, and unless you hear the answer you want to hear, so I'll just sit there. I'm gonna listen, and then anytime I want to chime in, we're talking in circles for hours, and then they'll get angry. But we just talk in a circle. Yeah, because and my opinion doesn't matter. You want to hear what you want to hear, and that's the bottom line.
Exactly.
So then I'll tell you what you want to hear, and then you'll hit me with the, well, you're just telling me what I want to hear. You're not sincere
You're
about it.
lying to
So
me.
there's nothing I can do to please a woman when she's angry with me. So I'm just gonna listen. I'm gonna tell you yes, 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 even if I don't agree with you. Because if I tell you my opinion, because women, men and women think differently, right? So our opinions are not going to align on a lot of different things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've talked in circles for hours and we've gotten
You have
nowhere.
to agree
because-
to disagree. Just
Oh,
leave it
the-
at that, leave it at
Really,
that.
the first line a girl's gonna hit you with is, "But I feel like."
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and you're gonna hear that probably 8 times in a conversation.
And, and ladies, let me be very clear about one thing. Ladies, women in general, for the most part, like the shit you guys have to say, like nobody really gives a fuck about. You know what I mean? Like
I've
whether
learned that
like the
already.
gossip shit, like your fucking issues at work, you know what I mean? Like your friend just broke up. I don't give a fuck about that shit.
Like, oh my god, look at the new lip gloss they have in Sephora.
Unless
yeah.
he's not asking
Like,
about it, there's
For the most part, and I'm not
Really
saying
good.
all women, I'm saying most women don't really add anything of value when you guys want to speak. Like it's really just dumb shit. It's fun. I would say it's more so entertaining, right? It's for entertainment purposes. And I personally have gotten to the point in life where I've realized I just want a girl that's gonna help me better myself. Let's focus on work. Let's focus on like important things. And we really don't need to talk about shit else, bro. Like, as a matter of fact, one of the requirements for me is if I'm talking to someone, I'm gonna look at your friends list and I'm gonna tell you this person's not good for you. You gotta let them go. This person's not good for you. This person's not good for you, and you have to let them go. Okay. A good guy's gonna tell you that. And sometimes even family, you gotta cut family off sometimes. Some family can be toxic as fuck. And the biggest thing that I see in today's society is that women are so worried with keeping their friends around and keeping their family around that they don't actually focus on their significant other, and then their relationship starts to falter. They break up, and then they wonder why. Well, because you and your friend Lebby kept talking about all of our fucking business that was never her business, that was our business. Your friend knows more about our shit than I do because you tell her everything. You don't tell me everything. So just in general, I just think that it's very imperative that a man and women start to build together. You know what I mean? Like, it should just be you and your significant other. It shouldn't really be me, you, and your mom. Like, your mom shouldn't know our business. Your friends shouldn't know our business. So I just think half the time women you guys are, what's that word, bro? Just fucking nosy, bro. Like, women are nosy, okay?
Yo, that's
They
why
like drama.
they love drama. That's why they're always watching the serial killer movies, the the horror
Housewives.
stories, yeah, House of Cards, all that shit like that.
I just, and listen, man, there is so much value to a woman that knows when to speak. The queen is the most powerful piece on the chessboard, but the king is obviously the most important.
And to elaborate on your point, you talk about friends. I don't know how often every girl that I meet that I talk to always has problems with their friends. It's like, this girl did this, that girl did that. I'm like, I don't have problems with my boys. Like, we're always cool. It's not that big of a deal. And every girl, it's always like, well, I need to please my friends. Well, how about yourself? What are they doing for you? They don't give a fuck about you. They give a fuck. They will support whatever you believe in. And it's always like telling them what they do wrong. And it's not like, I don't fight with my boys about that. It's not that deep. So I feel like so many girls are so worried about keeping their friends around, but what are those friends providing in value to your life? They're more trying to change your life because they don't want you to be talking to us.
100%.
So,
listen, to add on to that, because he makes great points, is women are typically followers, right? And I don't know why you guys do this. I would say, just off the 20 minutes I've known you, you're a huge follower, right? And you're also a people pleaser.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And that, you may not know this right now because you're still so young, you have so much time to learn, but that's not a really good thing. You're gonna end up going through life realizing you wasted a lot of time and you did a lot of stuff you didn't want to do for people that you eventually won't even have in your life 2-3 years from now. Like, live your life, do what you want to do what you're passionate about. I just have a really big problem when people are like followers, right? I just don't think that that's good. But sometimes I get it. Like, it's just a hive mentality, right? Monkey see, monkey do.
It makes them very gullible. Also, you're more agreeable, and that's why then you get paid less, and then you complain about a wage gap that's not real.
I would say that women typically, like, you guys lead each other. It's like the blind leading the blind. You guys don't lead each other to good stuff, okay? To good things. Any other super chats, bro?
Yeah, Dr. Kish, she said, listen to what I'm saying, but also read my mind.
No bullshit, right? Shout out to Dr. Kish. Listen, man, and women are amazing. I will say this, man. The right woman will come into your life and change your life, bro. Like, I've experienced that shit, and that is a beautiful thing, bro. But yeah, it's for people that are like, and then also I think it's important to date with purpose. Like, if you're just dating just to date because you're bored, you're probably not gonna date the right person, right? And then worst comes scenario, like, what if you like get pregnant by this person that you shouldn't have even been with in the first place? You know what I mean? So it's like, date with a purpose, date to build something, and unfortunately in today's society, that's not what we're doing. Any of the super chats real quick?
Yeah, Black Wolf had a question. He said, should your body count matter to your future
This is a really good question. Should your body count matter to your future man? Yes or no?
I think no, personally, only because, like, if you're like marrying somebody, like, obviously, like, you're committed, and it, like, your passions shouldn't matter.
All right.
No, I agree with that. Like, someone should not be judging you about like stuff that happened before they even met you.
Okay.
And it says nothing about how you are as a person. Like, literally nothing.
So
I would disagree.
Hold on, real quick.
Just
Let them answer. Let them answer. What about you?
I think I'm like, to guys it does tend to matter more than girls, because like from a girl, like, you're already like assuming that a guy has like a high body count, but from a guy it's like, damn, she been passed around and she got more than this amount.
Okay.
Like, guys can see it from a different way, even though I don't think it should matter.
Okay, so you don't think it should matter. What about you, Nastasha?
I don't think it should matter, but a lot of men care about that.
Okay.
But then again, men have like 50 bodies, and
Yeah.
then like
Yeah, how's that
expect us to
fair?
not
They
say
go and text
nothing.
someone else and they're like,
All right, perfect.
Yeah.
Now here's the thing, right? Let's say that I like all four of you. I find you very attractive, right? And I'm trying to talk to you. We're in the talking stages. I'm trying to court you. I want to date you, right? But I sometimes wear dresses like on the weekends, okay? But during the week, like I dress like a regular guy. All right. I'm a manly guy. But on the weekend, just hear me out. On the weekend, sometimes I put on high heels. I put on a dress, right? I put on some shit, but it just doesn't matter. It's only like sometimes, okay? Would you guys judge me off of that? Yes or no?
yeah, real bad.
You would judge me real bad off of that, right? What about
yeah.
you?
Oh yeah, because I would think
I need you to
you're-
speak into the mic.
Yeah, I mean, I just wouldn't like. That's not very like manly.
It's not very manly.
Why? are you
Okay,
doing that?
so it's not very manly.
I wouldn't
I mean-
judge you, but you're not gonna be my
You're not
man.
gonna-
Okay,
Like-
I'm not finna be a man.
Yeah,
all right?
like a man
So
like
that's
that wouldn't be
judging.
my type, but also like Harry Styles wears dresses and
Uh-huh.
everyone's obsessed with him.
No,
Yeah,
who's
but
everyone?
hold on, but hold on.
Who is everyone?
I mean,
R-
everyone
Bella.
at our
Everyone at our
college.
Okay,
school.
but Bella,
Yeah.
but Bella, they're stupid girls. That's why they're obsessed with him. Because here's the thing too.
I like Harry
But
Styles.
yeah,
I
you're
like
stupid.
him.
Here's the
Yeah.
reason why. Because Harry Styles has status and money. He can do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's
He's
true.
Okay, that's a
Hold
fair
on, listen,
point. I
hold
didn't
on,
think of
listen.
that.
A regular guy cannot do that.
That's
He
true.
doesn't have money and status, so he's gonna get clowned on.
Yeah.
Harry Styles can wear whatever the fuck he wants,
Yeah.
and people would sit here and be like, "Oh my god, he's so fashionable." You know what I mean? It is what it is. That's what happens when you come with money and status.
That's true.
Yeah.
However,
like Bad Bunny.
all of you guys, especially like Bad Bunny,
Like-
Yup.
all of you guys would judge me for me wearing a dress, right?
Mhm.
But that's how we feel about women that have sexual partners, a whole bunch of them. Yes, I understand you're not fucking the dude right now, but you've been used and you've been
Yes.
abused. And I just don't understand how women sit here and say that it doesn't matter. It absolutely does matter. Like, for instance, if I had a past where I murdered someone, you can't sit here and tell me that it doesn't matter.
People change.
Okay.
Well, I
I mean,
feel
I
like
don't.
that's
Hold on.
also
Hold on.
different,
Hold on. Let me finish.
though.
Let me finish. Let me
Bonnie and
finish.
Clyde.
You can't sit here now and tell me it doesn't matter. I could tell you, listen, man, that was when I was 18. I'm 38 now. That was 20 years ago. I'm sorry. Yeah, 20 years ago. So like, I could say that, and it would still matter. There's a reason. People's past matter. Okay, your past is an indicator of your future. So if I'm a murderer,
You're
you
not
could be
gonna,
like,
you're not
you
gonna
could be
leave
like-
your kid with.
you could be like,
with
yo,
him,
this
bro.
dude murdered someone. He could possibly do that shit again, right? So that's how men look at women with a whole bunch of bodies. If you're a slut, chances are you have a high risk of being a slut even today.
Mhm.
Like, you don't just change overnight. You don't just like, it doesn't happen like that, right? So yes, body count does matter to men, ladies. It matters a lot, actually. We don't want used cars, okay? When you go look for a new car, you don't want that shit to have 150,000 miles on it. All of you guys with that mindset, you guys have like 150,000 miles on you guys right now, okay?
At least that's how you.
Does that
it
make
seem.
sense? At
Yeah.
least that's
Yeah.
how it's
That's,
coming
that's how
across.
it
Yeah,
looks. That's how it looks.
I don't know.
But I feel
All right,
like
hold on.
also it could go both ways.
Hold on, real
Yeah,
quick,
I
real quick.
agree.
All right, how about this? All of you guys said that women sleeping with a whole bunch of guys should not matter, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct, right?
Yeah.
The past.
Okay, so
should
real
matter.
quick. Okay, so the past doesn't matter. What's your body count?
I'm not answering that.
You're not answering that. What's your body
I'm not
count?
answering that.
You're not answering that either. What's your body count?
I'm not disclosing.
You're
that
not
either.
disclosing that. What's your body count? Nobody, but didn't you guys just say it doesn't matter?
Well, I feel like it doesn't matter,
I don't
but
care
I don't
how
want
you feel.
everybody
Hold on,
else.
hold on,
You should
hold on.
ask
Yeah,
that.
like,
Like,
that's
that's
like
like
a
a
personal
personal
question.
question.
no.
One mic.
Yeah.
I don't care how you feel. Like, we're trying to make a point here. You said it doesn't matter, so why not say it?
Does it matter or it
I feel
doesn't
like it
matter?
should only be discused to people that I am with.
Okay.
I don't know.
I
Like,
don't need
You can
everyone to know
feel-
my
you
So
can-
that means it matters if you're
Well,
saying
I
you
can
only
tell
disclose it with
them.
one person. So you only disclose it with that one person. Like
Okay,
you have a
here-
multiple
like
Or
that
my
one
friends,
person.
like my
Yeah.
friends would know. Or, like,
Okay, but your
really
friends are the
close.
stupid girls that are giving you some advice. Like, what I'm saying is, for the women that come on this podcast and they have a low body count, they say it proudly.
Yeah.
2, 1, 3, whatever it is. For the girls that have a high body count, or, because it's all subjective, they don't want to say it. It's the same thing. Like yesterday, we had a lady that was 37, 38. She didn't even want to tell us her age, because women know that your body count, your fertility, your beauty, your youth, all that shit is tied to your value. If you sat here right now and told me your body count was 100, automatically, as guys, we're going to judge you. The girls may not judge you, and even they may judge you, but the guys are definitely going to judge you. So your value decreases. Okay. So body count does matter, and it should matter. And I think the reason why society is so fucked up today is because women like you guys are telling each other it doesn't matter. In reality, you guys are more depressed now than ever. There's more STDs now than ever. You're rolling your eyes, but I can pull up some stats if you don't believe me.
Yeah, y'all are on the most antidepressants.
I've
ever.
never been on any of those.
I know. but
I'm not
But
talking
you're
about you.
talking about
I said in
generally.
general,
Yeah.
right?
That's
And this is the
general.
problem.
Yeah.
Before the show, I told you we're not speaking to you specifically, right? We're speaking in general. So, like outside of you, there's a whole bunch of women out there that are having a whole bunch of sex, and society's encouraging that, and they're depressed. A lot of people are self-deleting themselves. They're taking their own lives, right? They're on medication. They're doing cocaine, doing weed, drinking liquor, like you name it. There's a whole bunch of people trying to escape that. They're fucking demons, okay? And when you sit here and you give yourself to 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50 guys, you're giving away your energy.
Mhm.
You're also gaining back negative energy depending on who you're sleeping with, right? So yes, ladies, it does matter for guys. I would say that all three guys on here, would you rather be with a girl that has 20 bodies or 2 bodies?
No, I would obviously rather be with a girl with 2 bodies. Now, my opinion of girls is a little bit different than your opinion because there's not that many girls who have 2 bodies in the scene that I'm in.
Right.
But obviously, I mean, when a girl tells me her body count, I will judge her, and it is different from guys and girls. Whether the stereotype is fair or not all stereotypes are fair. It's real. So, if a girl tells me she has 20, 30, 40 bodies, like I'm gonna obviously think, okay, what the hell? What happened in her past. So now, can she change my mind? Maybe eventually, but it's gonna take her a lot more convincing than the girl with 2 bodies.
Mhm.
So it's like I'm never gonna say, okay, I'm never gonna talk to you if you have that. That's not how I am because I'm a hoe too. So I can't say much. But what I'm
But the
saying,
difference is you're only talking to them to have fun
yeah,
because you're not dating to marry right now.
no,
So yes, a girl can tell you she has 20 bodies. You'll still judge her, but you'll still fuck her. However, Jeff, when it comes to you settling down, you're not looking for a girl that has 30 bodies.
no, that's not what I'm looking for. Not in the girl that I eventually want to marry. Now I can't think about that right now because that's not on my plans.
Right.
But yeah, of course, if a girl has a lot of bodies, it is different than a guy. And we've talked about it in the show before. It's because the girl is getting fucked, the guy is doing the fucking.
Exactly.
It's true. The girl, not that they're not consenting to it, but at the same time, it's like the girl, like it's harder for a guy to have sex than it is for a girl. So if a girl's just giving herself up to that many people, that's her decision. The guy's, it's hard.
Listen, what's your name?
Tara.
Tara. You're beautiful, right? If you gave yourself away to 50 dudes, I'm gonna judge you and I'm gonna say, what the fuck is wrong with
I
Tara?
would never do that. Though.
I'm not saying you're dead. I'm saying
Hypothetical.
hypothetically speaking, if you did, I would say to myself as a guy, I would say, you know what? She has good traits. She seems like a good person, but why does she have so many bodies? There's a whole bunch of trauma there. 50 dudes turned her down. Like I'm looking at
Yeah.
like the deep rooted issues,
Is she
right?
playing mental games now?
Yeah, I'm like, yo, she's clearly probably has daddy issues,
Yeah.
mommy issues. Who knows what it is, right? Addictions, whatever it is. And I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna dissect you, and I'm gonna say this is not the type of girl that I want to be with because based off her past, I mean, probably nothing good is gonna come from the relationship. You know what I mean? Also, your ability to pair bond goes down, right? So, do you ladies know what pair bonding is? You're in
No.
college.
Elaborate.
You're in college. You don't know what pair bonding is?
No.
I don't either.
You don't either. Shout out to
No.
college.
Yeah, shout out to
Yeah.
college.
All right. What about you, Natasha?
I've heard of it, but I don't know
Okay,
what
so
it is.
this it's 2 words, pair bonding. What does that sound like to you, ladies?
Like couple bonding?
Like sex.
Couple bonding?
Like your ability
couple
to
bonding.
like connect with someone else.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did you say?
I was like, just like connecting, like getting together.
Like that?
Yeah,
Okay.
like-
All right. What about you over there?
Sex. I don't know.
Sex. Okay. Sex and relationship bonding. Is that what you said?
Mhm.
Okay, cool. So Anwar, you want to go ahead and tell them what it is, bro?
Yeah, so basically it's the ability for people to like have connections with each other. And so the more bodies you have, like the more people you're comparing to, the more desensitized you are to the whole thing. And would you want me to tell the number?
Yeah, go ahead.
So basically after 5 or 6 bodies, the ability to pair bond goes way down. That's like where the biggest hit comes. After 5 or 6 bodies, like it's like you're basically like 20% able at that point.
And I would probably say all you ladies are probably around that number, if not past it. Okay. So the problem with that is that while sex is good, and I will admit that sex is great, it's fun, right? Is when you're having sex with all these people, when the guy that comes along that really likes you, he's not gonna really feel like you're special.
Mhm.
Okay, he's gonna be like, yo, like, why you have so many bodies? Like, I wanted to try this with you. I want, contrary to popular belief, men don't want girls with experience. We want to be able to teach you guys stuff. Okay, like, I want to be able to teach you these moves. I want to be the one to show off. I don't want you to be like, my ex used to do that too. Like, I don't want to hear that shit. You know what I mean? So when you have all these sexual
Yo,
partners,
Keep going.
yeah, you know, girls have said
Girls
that.
said
Yeah,
that shit?
yeah. Some,
Ah,
yo,
bro,
listen, some girls are bold. They'll tell
Yeah.
you. They'll tell you like,
that's
yeah,
so
I've
disgusting.
yeah,
bro.
they'll tell you. So my thing is, guys don't want that type of shit. We want girls that are inexperienced. We want to teach you the ways, right? And just in general, it's like you won't get to bond with me because you've already had 20 bodies,
Yeah.
15 bodies, whatever your number is. So that matters a lot
And it's
to me.
sad that we're already like settling as men because we all went virgins, and
Yes.
there's no virgins. Definitely no virgins in this room, and in general in Miami, there's no virgins. Like, it's very hard to find them if there is. So we're settling just by getting with any girl.
100%. Guys like women that are virgins. It's always been like that. Even in the East, there's people that will pay $2-3 million for a virgin. That's a lot of money to be with a virgin. Something that you guys could all have, but you choose not to.
And I think that's probably why marriages last longer in the past. It's not all that built up trauma and then, arguments happening because of that past built up trauma. You'd be like, oh, well, I remember my ex used to make me feel like this. And I feel like this is the same thing that's happening, the built up trauma in the past.
Marriages last longer in the East, though.
Yeah.
The divorce, or what's the divorce rate, bro, in the East?
Well, I know the divorce rate for arranged marriages is 4%.
4%. What's the? I know it, but just to give the girls some context, what's the percentage here in the United States?
It's like almost 60%.
Okay, it's a big
That's a
difference,
huge
right?
That's also
difference.
different because I feel like in the countries where they have like arranged marriages, it's like there's like that like their parents are forcing them, and like they just feel like they're like gonna be shunned or something if they get out of it. So I don't know that it's like for the right reasons that they stay
Okay.
together.
That's a good point. So, let's say that you're married, you have a daughter, right?
Mhm.
Let's say that, do you love your daughter?
Yeah.
Okay. So does your husband love your daughter?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys are, let's say you guys are in the East and you guys are looking for like a partner for her, like an arranged marriage. You guys are gonna do your research, right?
Mhm.
Right. You guys are gonna make sure the guy comes from a good background. He has good family. He has a good job. You're gonna make sure that your daughter goes into a good situation, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So I need you to speak into the mic.
Oh yes.
That's essentially what happens. Not at all times, but most of the time, that's what happens over there. It's tradition. Okay. Now, that's more so the reason why things last longer over there, because the
Right.
families are involved.
Mhm.
His family's involved. Her family's involved. They get to meet. There's a whole bunch of like celebrating, and a lot of times, yes, it does seem forced, right? But most of the times, if we're being honest, like, your parents know better than you do. Okay, not in all cases. Trust me, I know this, but
I mean,
in
there's
most cases,
still that 4%. Those are the outliers. The 4%.
I mean, you can't argue with
that don't work.
numbers. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. 4% compared to 60%.
That is a huge difference.
60 is a lot, but I just feel like I don't know. I just feel like I would resent someone, like even if I really like liked them, I would like them on my own. But if my parents like forced me onto that person, like I feel like I'd always.
But you're
just
using the word force, and that's not
well,
actually
not
what's
like
happening.
like set it up. Like I feel like I'd want the like freedom to choose
Yeah.
that for myself.
Okay.
But you got to think the guy doesn't get
You-
a choice either. So it's
Also,
like a
like,
mutual thing.
They have options for you, you know?
Yeah, there's options, so you get to pick.
Yeah.
But I get what you want. You want the ability to fuck whoever the fuck you want, whenever you want, however you want, and
Sexually
and be a
liberated.
sexually liberated woman here in America.
Red flag.
I get it. It's like, when you have something like this, why give it up, right? But again, it comes down to things that you're not listening to. Like, most people are depressed here in the U.S. Women are depressed at crazy numbers here in the U.S. Anwar, any super chats, bro?
Yeah, we got a bunch. Let's see. We got one from Navarro. He says, shout out Big Basil, shout out Eric the Great, and shout out the amazing Anwar. Y'all grind is inspiring. Keep doing good work. God bless. I'm filtered
Shout out
up.
to you, Navarro.
Appreciate you,
we
bro.
appreciate you, homie. Any other ones?
Yeah, we got let's see. David asks, ladies, are you willing to forgive him for cheating?
Good question. Yes or no? Are you willing to forgive a man for cheating? Yes or no?
I'd be
No.
hypocritical if I said no.
Okay, so yes.
Yeah.
Okay, what about you?
I think yes.
You would?
Yeah, depending on like it
If the guy has
depends.
money and status, yes.
He has something to offer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he has value, yes.
I
If
don't
he's a bum,
know.
probably not.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like I could like make my own money without him though, so I feel like that wouldn't be like a factor. For
Do you
me.
think money impresses men?
No, but I just like don't want to be like tied down to like a bad relationship ever. So I feel like I just want to like have my own money also.
But you would rather have a guy that makes money than is a bum, right? Like you would
Yeah.
rather a millionaire
Because
than
I
like
don't want to be
McDonald's
making
guy.
more than them. That's so weird.
Yeah, hypergamy is real.
Hypergamy.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Cool.
also crazy how like all women assume that the relationship's gonna be bad.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%. What about you over here? Would you forgive him for cheating? Yes or no?
No.
No. Okay. What about you?
I want to say no, but I feel like if I really liked someone, then like yeah, I would forgive them. But I feel like it would have to be the circumstance. Like I would have to know like what
Yeah.
happened, and then like I
Yeah.
would have to decide based on like what happened.
Okay.
More than like just giving like a flat out yes or no.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Shout out to you.
I want to rewind. Why did you say that? No, yes, because I would be a hypocrite.
Because I've
So
I've
you
been-
cheated and then
no,
the guy
I
took you
didn't
back?
cheat. No, I didn't.
She's
cheat.
forgiven somebody
I
for cheating.
forget. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she didn't want to say no because she's already forgiven somebody.
I've
for
already.
cheating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No point in
All right.
saying
Shout out to Basil. Any other super chats? Go ahead.
Yeah, Dr. Kish said, ladies, define accountability.
Okay. Good one right here. Define accountability. I feel like
I would say accountability is like making yourself like the best that you can be, like making sure that you're doing what you can do to be the best version of yourself.
Just
Can I
wrong.
say that?
Hold on. Don't tell him
them
anything.
Can I
Let
say
them
it?
answer.
Yeah.
Let them answer.
Go ahead.
Oh, I don't
Go
know
ahead.
what
Go
that
ahead.
means.
Natasha, go ahead.
I don't
Wait,
know
wait,
what that
wait. You
means.
don't know what accountability is?
No.
Because
Oh,
you guys
honey,
have never
no.
fucking
Can
done
I-
it.
I know
Okay.
what that is.
What about you? What is it?
when you're aware of your own actions and so what you do and how it affects other people, and if you were in the wrong or in the right, or if you should have like said this, or if you like you went about something the wrong way and you know that you went about it the wrong way,
Okay.
then you take accountability for it.
Okay, cool. What about you?
It's just like owning up to your own actions.
There you go. Owning up to your fucking own actions. It's crazy because you kind of had it right too.
Yeah,
But
I
it,
was-
listen, knowing that you did something is not the same thing as being
That's-
accountable for it. Okay. One thing that I realize about women, and I'm glad Dr. Kish asked this question, is I almost never see women be accountable. Bro, I'm talking about
get
like
I
pretty
check
privileged
myself
now.
real quick.
yeah, listen, man.
You
And
get
it
defensive.
yes,
Yeah.
you get very defensive. You start to deflect.
Yeah.
You start to say, well, you did this and I did this because
Gaslighting.
of this. You know what I mean? And so like it's very rare when women have accountability. That shit you guys are super allergic to that shit.
What touching on accountability? What's one thing in the past relationship you had an ex before, right? What's one thing you did in your past relationship that was wrong?
And my last one,
Yeah.
it was so long ago I can't even remember.
All right, moving on.
yeah, I can't
moving
say
on.
I know.
Natasha, go ahead. One thing you did wrong in your last relationship.
Probably when we were like in arguments and I would pull up to his house and then scream at his house.
You're crazy.
Natasha, you're a
Oh,
very
honey,
unique woman.
no.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I've done that too.
What about you? One thing you did wrong in your relationship. Like it's not even owning up to anything. You're just like you just
Yeah.
went and screamed at his house.
No,
Like,
because like he wasn't like he wasn't communicating to me through the phone. So, I
so
had
you
to
went and
pull
yelled
up.
at his house.
I had to pull up and then like it kind of didn't start off as screaming, but it escalated.
Okay, what about you? One
At
thing you
his
did wrong
house.
in your last relationship.
I feel like just like having double standards a little bit.
Are you guys able to form a sentence without saying "I feel like"?
No, that's
feel
really how I
everything.
talk.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
have
Feeling
to-
it all
I
today.
have to like think about
It's all in the
Okay.
feels.
So real quick, what'd you do wrong?
I guess just like having a lot of double standards because I feel like if something was bothering me, like he'd probably change it.
Uh-huh.
But like if he was like, oh, like I don't like that you're wearing like that kind of outfit, I'd be like, oh, like what does that mean? Like what's that supposed to mean?
See,
Like there's nothing wrong with
Doesn't that go back to the first question I asked y'all ladies? Why do you say you want a guy that communicates, but you really don't want that shit?
Yeah, no, I mean I definitely don't like the guys that like judge based on like what you're wearing because I feel like that says nothing about me as a person. Like
It
at
does.
all.
It says a lot.
It doesn't.
But if
it
my dad
does.
doesn't care what I'm wearing, why
That's-
should
yes,
he?
exactly.
Ladies,
horrible.
Your
this
dad
is why.
isn't dating you.
Ladies,
My
let,
dad-
let me tell you something real quick, okay? The men that aren't gonna say anything to you just want to fuck you, okay? Understand that. They just want to fuck with you. That's it. I'm telling you, there's guys that are actually gonna even encourage your fucking stupidity and tell you, yes, girl, dress however you want, because these guys really don't listen, man. Nobody that cares about you is gonna tell you something that's not good for you. Okay, so like as a guy, if I'm like, yeah, dress however you want, is because I have no intentions of you ever being anything special in my life. Dress however you want, that shit don't matter to me. You know what I mean? However, if you have a guy in your life who's telling you, listen, this isn't good for you, don't dress like this, you're gonna get the type of attention you don't want. You can't sit here and be like, oh, well, I should dress however I want, and guys should just be able to mind their business. No, that's not how it works. If I walk around the street and I have 100K in my hand, just straight cash, I can't sit here and be like, well, nobody should have robbed me because everybody should mind their business. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Like, what type of, you know,
that's not logical.
what type of image are you pushing out here, right? Like that's the image you're pushing when you're dressing a certain type of way is, I want attention, give me attention.
You're gonna get more cat calls in a bikini than in a hot job,
and that's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get a whole bunch of attention. Does that make sense?
Like I get it, and it does make sense, and like I definitely get why it bothers guys, but I just feel like it's just like limiting your freedom, kind of. I don't, maybe that bothers girls a little bit, just feeling like you're being restricted when it doesn't.
then you shouldn't be in a relationship with a real nigga. Then
I get that though too, because I feel like girls too, like guys want to be able to like be free and do whatever they want. Like no girl wants to like be controlled all the time. Like
Here's
we
the
want to
thing,
have like
ladies.
our own life too.
The way I dress is not gonna give me that much attention from women. Period. Like the way men, so it's not the same thing.
No, it's
I-
the
I-
same
other
thing.
things.
But
We're
there's
men.
like,
We understand
We're
men.
we're men, and even if like a well-built guy is walking with his shirt off, like he may get eyes, but he still won't get approached like that. Like the world is different for men and women. Like, however, if you're wearing just a bra in public, you're gonna get approached a lot. The world is different for us, right? So you can't sit here and be like, oh, well, I feel like no. It has nothing to do with that, ladies. Okay, this is common sense, and I don't understand how you guys aren't getting it. This is really common sense. What I understand is there's guys that will date you and they won't say anything about it, but they'll resent you for it because they wanted to tell you, but they weren't man enough to tell you, right?
and usually those are the guys you're gonna break up with because
Yes.
you lose respect from them just from little things that start adding up.
Or they say, you know what, she's pretty, but she dresses this way, and they may not tell you that, but they'll show you in their actions because they'll disrespect you behind your back. What I find is when a guy finds a woman that he values, and I'm talking about really values, he's gonna change his lifestyle a little bit. Like if I value a girl, I'll drop all girls. If I value a girl, even if I do like a girl, I'll tell the girl, listen, man, I like this girl. This girl's cute. Like I'll go about things. Now, if I'm dating a girl I don't give a fuck about, I'm not telling her shit. I'm gonna do whatever I want, and I'm gonna just use this girl, and then she's gonna get mad when she finds out the truth. But yes, I'm telling you, the way you present yourself, the way you carry yourself, the way you speak, are you too friendly, right? All this shit matters to guys.
You're a reflection of me. If I'm a businessman, I don't want to see my fucking friends looking at your OnlyFans. That's a problem.
Just in general, right?
Your
Everything
Instagram
matters,
going to
ladies.
bikini pics.
Yes, everything matters, ladies.
Like you're not gonna go meet his family in like a crop top and like a mini skirt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
course.
why wouldn't you do that?
Why wouldn't I do
Yeah,
that?
explain.
I
Respect.
like I don't even be doing that to like the grocery store because I know that there's like old heads there and
Yeah.
like abuelitas, and I know Hispanic people a lot.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
tend
yeah.
to look and
Oh, they'll
judge.
judge, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they'll look at
Hispanic
you in a
people.
weird way.
Yeah, they'll
Like
judge.
So
Ladies, real quick.
that directly connected to you respecting yourself even
For
more.
sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Ladies, if your body count was stamped on your head, would you immediately start worrying about who you're having sex with next? Like, I'm pretty sure you would start being careful, wouldn't you? Like, if your body count was on your head and every time you had sex with a person, it went up, and now you're going into public, and let's say I saw you yesterday, your body count was 15, and now I see that 17. You're gonna be judged, right? People are gonna judge each other. So what I say is, I think we should still shame each other. I think shame is a good thing. You disagree clearly. What's up?
I mean, I don't know. I just feel like, or sorry, I keep saying that now.
You feel
aware.
like the problem is you're friends with girls that don't shame you.
Yeah.
You're friends with girls that don't give a fuck about you.
well, I wouldn't.
Hold on. Let me
It's not-
finish.
that's
Let me
a
hold on. No,
little
shut up. Let me finish,
shame.
bro. Seriously, because if they cared about you, if they really genuinely cared about you, they would say, "Listen, cool, I get it. Spring break, let's have fun, but understand that I may not be friends with you next year, but and my biggest thing is when I meet a girl and she lies to me about her body count, that tells me everything I need to know about her. You clearly are you feel disgraced by what you've done in the past. You're not proud of it. And yet women sit here and say, well, it doesn't matter, but clearly it does. Because if it didn't, you would be honest about it from the jump. So what I'm saying is you're probably around friends, I've even seen family these days encourage girls
The
to
whole
just be
activities, yes.
And it's very sad.
Jeff, how do you feel about all this?
I mean, all right. Well, if a girl,
Jeff is like, look, man, I'm a promoter. I'm trying to fuck all these bitches. All
That nigga for no, but
Listen, man, you, queen.
I mean, the number one thing is you talking about if I like a girl and she wants to go out and dress like a hoe. Number one, am I going out with her? No, if I'm not going out with her, why do you need to dress like that? And don't tell me because you want to look good, because it's for attention. So, and my number one thing, and I've told you guys this before, is how do you react when a guy comes up to you? I notice everything. So one of my biggest tests is if I'm taking a girl to the club with me, I'm coming with you. That
Yo,
means,
Jeff, someone broke your heart one time, bro.
Oh,
Someone
That's
broke
all
your
it
heart once.
took.
Someone broke Jeff's heart.
Same. That's all it took. That
Yo,
one
listen.
time.
Someone broke Jeff's heart because he's like, I want to know how you react when a guy comes up to you.
Oh, God.
Someone broke his heart one time, bro.
No, for sure. I mean, that's the only way you learn. You don't learn from your successes. You learn from your failures.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's like, how does a girl like react to when guys give them
Fuck
attention?
yeah, bro. That's
It's like-
huge for me too.
It's like, are you going to, be true and tell me, no, I'm not looking for attention? Well, if you're not looking for attention, why are you talking to the guy? And don't tell me because you're trying to be friendly, because you can still be friendly and make a guy know you're not available.
Right.
But like, well, and I've heard so many times, well, I don't know how you feel about me, so I don't want to tell somebody I'm with you.
There
I'm
you
like,
go.
then it's gonna be weird. Like, what do you mean? Like, I literally came here with you, brought you with me. You're coming, stay with me. What do you mean you don't
Agreed.
want to tell people
Yeah.
you're with me?
Yeah.
It's like, so it's, I don't know if it's an excuse or it's always the girl. It's always the girl telling me, well, I don't know how you feel, so I'm not gonna say it first.
You know what? To piggyback off that is, I think one of the biggest mistakes that women do is that they're talking to so many guys. And what happens is one guy will come along and he'll really like you. Like look, listen, ladies, a guy that really likes you, he knows. I promise you, you don't need 6 months to know if a guy likes you. He knows. A guy that really likes you will make it known. Like, I like you. I'm letting you know I like you, right? The problem that I find is that women are usually juggling a whole bunch of guys. And by juggling, I don't mean you're having sex with them necessarily, but you may just be like entertaining them through text, DMs, whatever it is, right? Then a good guy comes along that really likes you, and you may not necessarily pay him the attention that he needs or deserves because you're talking to 5 other dudes, and then this guy right here finds out about it. And even though he was going to take you seriously and show you that love and attention that you desired, now you've completely turned him off.
Yes.
Right? Because you're fucking around entertaining so many people, wasting your time, wasting their time, wasting this guy's time. And I see it happen a lot. So just piggybacking off what he said, that he's like, oh, well, the girls will tell him, oh, I don't know how you feel about me. Listen, man.
Pizza the fucking choir.
It speaks volumes, all right? Like, the right guy will let you know. So I personally, I don't like my time being wasted, but I've been in situations like that where, unfortunately, it seems like every girl is talking to a whole bunch of guys.
And it's weird. What I've realized recently is girls don't understand. Like, guys know if they want to take you serious or they just want to fuck you within like the first 20 minutes.
100%. And also, like, don't lose the opportunity with a good guy because you want to spend time talking to other guys for 15, 20 minutes. You know what I mean? Like, you guys have to really understand how rare it is to find good guys out here.
Girls would rather go to the club.
It's unfortunate, bro. It really is unfortunate, but it is what it is.
It's
Any super
minor.
chats real quick?
We got one from Captain. He just had something to say. He said, ladies, when a guy asks you to do or don't do something, he's not trying to control you. He's there to protect you.
100% agree, man. Shout out to Dr. K, man. So,
that was
ladies, do you
like-
understand what he just said there?
Yeah, I think we get it, but it's
Yeah.
also like for me at least, like I want to be able to do like what I want to do at points too. Like I don't like when people
Yes,
tell me
same.
what to do. It's more like it's my life. That's
Right.
kind of how I think of it.
But
So like
that
I know
makes
it's
sense.
it's not like I'm saying like if
But that's
I don't
like
know.
if I was
agree.
told
I'm
not to wear something, like I probably wouldn't wear it just because I wouldn't want to do that. But it's more like if a guy is constantly always like,
Why are you going out with your friends?
Okay.
Why are you going
like
to
why
eat
are
with
you
them today?
doing
Why
that
are you
with
going
your
for brunch
friends?
today?
Like don't do this. Like spend time
that's
with
just too
me.
much.
Like
That's-
that's where it's like I.
All right,
can
your
do
name
what
is
I can
Bella,
do.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, Bella, here's the thing. I think that something that we don't do enough is that we don't say that we speak for men,
Yes.
right? However, majority of men are shitty. There's some shitty dudes
Yeah.
out here, right?
That's
So
very true.
we're not speaking for those guys. We're speaking for the good men. The good men, you should listen to your guy,
Yeah.
right? Like, and also it's your job as the gatekeepers of sex. It's your job to make sure you're not just fucking anyone out here. Make sure that you're making these guys work for that shit. The good guys will stick around. The bad ones will leave real quick. The guys that just want to have sex, they won't last more than 2 weeks. I'm telling you. I've seen guys hit girls up on DMs about, oh, let's just have a drink. Listen, man, go out for that drink if you want to, right? But understand that guy's gonna make it known very well if he's just trying to fuck.
Yep.
And a lot of girls fall for that shit because what I've noticed about women is they love attention, bro. You guys love attention, and you guys love the dudes that are willing to give that shit to you right now. Okay. Now, what I'll say is the right guys, you should respect them. Go ahead, man. We're looking to protect you. Like I had a situation earlier today where I only, if I care about someone, I'm only thinking about protecting you. I'm not thinking about nothing else. You may look at the situation and be like, oh, you're being controlling. No. I'm trying to protect you, bro. Like I know that I went to dinner shit like 2 days ago. Same thing, same situation. You know, the girl I'm with, she's like, oh, you know, what's going on? Why are you so serious? And I'm looking at everything. I'm looking at my surrounding. I'm like, yo, if something happens, I gotta be ready to go right now. Like I'm gonna protect you. You know what I mean? So it's not so much controlling. It's listen, man, I gotta protect you, and I'm willing to fucking die for you. So like, just shut the fuck up and listen to me. You know what I mean?
We're not gonna tell you shit just like good guys. We're not gonna tell you shit just like to say it. Like if it's 3 o'clock in the fucking morning, you're trying to go out on a run. I'll be like, no, are you dumb? Like, no, you're not going on a run.
But you're being too controlling now.
Yeah.
No, but I don't. But
Let her
that's like a
live her life,
completely
bro.
different circumstance. I feel like if I wouldn't like if he was like, I'm protecting you, I'm trying to keep you safe. Like that's just a completely different thing. Other
But
than
see,
like,
there you
don't
go.
see your
Yeah.
friends.
But here's the
And that
problem,
is
Bella.
wrong,
Bella,
which is,
Bella.
like-
Here's the problem. I understand what you're saying, and it
Yeah.
makes sense. It makes sense when you really sit here and think about it. But in the moment, as a guy, I'm not gonna say, "Listen, baby, I'm trying to protect." I don't have time to say that shit. So what I'm gonna say is, "No, you're not fucking going.
Yeah.
You're not wearing that. Period." What you're gonna hear is, "He doesn't love me."
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
But what I'm telling
That's
you
exactly
is,
what I would
but what
take
I'm
it
telling
as.
you is, I love you. It's 12 or 1 a.m. or whatever the fuck time it is. You're going to this place. I don't want you wearing that. I don't want anything to happen to you. So we're really like, we really are arguing for the same thing. It just all really
Yo.
depends on how we say it. For
It's
me.
another double standard that women gain from. Like,
Yeah, it's definitely. That
I
double
personally, I'm the
standard.
type of guy that if I'm dating a girl, you're either gonna let me be me and protect you, or I don't want to be with you. Cause I'm not gonna be with a girl that doesn't want me to protect her.
Yeah.
The fuck, I'm gonna risk my life for a girl that doesn't want to be protected. You want to be a hoe? Go be a hoe, bro. You know what I mean? Like it's not. You're not worth protecting. You're worth protecting if you're valuable. I know if I have a kid with you, you're gonna be a good mother. You're not gonna be a slut. You're right. That's worth protecting. I don't want to protect a girl that's just fucking anybody. That's but like those niggas wouldn't even protect you. Why the fuck would I protect you? You didn't even value yourself. Why should I value you? That's
and
how I.
they'll
That's
try
how I
to
look
get
at
you to
women.
pay full fucking price. They'll
Yes.
start putting boundaries up. Oh no, you have to be like this. You have to do that. Nah, fuck that. That nigga just got it for fucking free 99.
Yes. I had a conversation with someone that told me that like, yeah, like I wouldn't do this with that person. I would do this with that person because I don't care, but with you I wouldn't because I care. And I'm like,
Yeah,
that's the complete opposite. So this guy got it for free, and I gotta pay full price, right? I gotta pay full price. It doesn't make any sense. And another problem that men have with women is that when you're in relationships, you still advertise yourself as single. The way you dress, that's advertising. Your Instagram, that's advertising.
Posting pics.
Going out, that's advertising. All these things that you think are freedom, you know, ladies being able to do whatever the fuck they want, you're advertising yourself as single. Listen. You know how many women come here that have boyfriends and their boyfriends aren't even on their Instagrams? Almost all of them. As a matter of
it's
fact,
really like 9 out of fucking 10.
as a matter of fact, let's pull up their Instagrams real quick, bro.
Also, to carry on that fact, you know how many girls I take out in Miami that have boyfriends, but they're in Miami. They don't got a boyfriend when they're in Miami.
Oh, for sure.
They'll tell me, though, listen, but we're on a girls trip. We're just trying to have fun, so we don't need to talk about that.
Yo, man.
That's fine, but like guys in Miami, they don't care whether you got a boyfriend or whether you don't got a boyfriend. If
I
had-
promise
They
you,
don't.
you
They
ladies
don't. They
that
don't.
ladies that aren't from here, I promise you, guys in Miami actually would rather you have a boyfriend. All right,
So you
because
leave
they
them
They
know.
know they don't gotta deal with any of the extra shit.
I might be a little bit fucked up in the head, but it might be more of a challenge to get with a girl who
Yes,
who has a boyfriend.
guys don't care about that shit. I promise.
Bro,
you.
we want the fucking chicks, and girls in Miami just giving that shit out like it is what it is.
Yeah, I'll say another thing too is like I've noticed that a lot of girls that do have boyfriends, they'll still act single even with them. Like at the club, like I had girls were bringing Anwar drinks, and
Yo, I
you can
remember that
see they're
shit.
going back to
To,
dudes.
to the fucking table.
They're,
But-
they're going back to dudes.
Shit ties.
But especially in Miami, because I've dealt with so many people, and people settle. Girls settle where they're from, whatever small town they go to school in. I just had a bunch of girls in from South Dakota, right? South Dakota. They don't do anything in South Dakota. They're out here being wild. Even if they got a boyfriend, they'll reevaluate their lives real quick and be
Yeah.
like, "What the hell am I doing with this boring dude
Yup.
in South Dakota when I'm hot?" And even if they're like a Miami 6 or 7,
Oh, yeah.
they're still getting everything
For
given to
sure,
them.
yeah.
So like, what? Then they'll reevaluate. Well, why am I with this? Because you're settling. When you're at
For
home,
sure.
it's cold where you're from. You don't have nothing to do. You want that boyfriend to Netflix and chill with because you don't want to be a hoe where you're from. But here, it's like, fuck. If I can get all this, why am I with this lame ass
For
dude
sure.
back in wherever I'm from? So I mean, yeah, people see that. I mean, I would say like 20 to 30% of the girls I meet down here end up moving down to Miami.
Yeah,
So-
and then it's fucked up because like Turner's back at home waiting for you. You know what I mean?
Turner.
Turner, yo.
It's, you know, it's fucked up. Shout out to Turner,
Yo,
man.
I'm thinking of a little fucking baseball
Sasha's
player.
back at home, like I
Turner.
hope she's having fun with
Right,
the girls.
yeah.
Send me
She's over
pictures.
there,
Delusional.
like,
But the girls always say to me, well, it's like when it's easy. It's just it's comfortable.
Yeah.
Okay, but like, how are you really advancing your life when you're doing what's comfortable? I said the only way to advance your life is get comfortable being uncomfortable.
Yeah,
You cannot
Yes,
advance your
100%.
life, your career. And what are you really doing with your life? You're just sitting around waiting for your mans to do everything for you, which is fine. But how are you going to advance your own career? What are you even going to college for? You're just going to sit there and have him, but a lot of these dudes are lame dudes. They're not even advancing you anyway. So,
yeah, no, they're not.
but
Real
yeah.
quick, based off your Instagram, would you say that most guys will find you dateable? Yes or no?
My main page, no.
Your main page, no. All right, what about you?
I think so.
You think so?
I think so.
Okay. What about
No.
you? No. What about you?
I mean, my
She said that
boyfriend's
shit
all over
quick.
my page.
Okay, so you're one of the rare ones.
If I
See,
had a
I was like
boyfriend,
that
though,
too.
Okay.
I was like
if I had a
that,
yeah,
boyfriend,
like,
that's
I
how
don't know,
it
I
would
like to
be.
show it
I
off.
let it be known.
Yeah, I let
I'm
it
with
be
you.
known.
I'm
One mic at a
posting
time.
selfie.
Okay, here's the thing. You ladies may be the exception, but I'm telling you, if we were to count all the ladies that come here with boyfriends, I think we've had
I'm like-
one. We've had one, right?
Yeah, we had one.
Yeah.
That's why I
So
said 1 out of 10.
so
but
with
it's
that
really
being
like 1 out
said,
of
let's go
100.
ahead and what's your Instagram real quick?
Susan Osorno.
All right, we'll do Susie's real quick. Shout out to my boy.
Like I had a
shout out to
whole
Jeff.
highlight. Like I will have a dedicated.
Yeah, I
whole
used to have a
highlight
whole
to you.
highlight,
Why you
actual
capping?
posts. Like, go to my archive. Go to my
Susan, are you in a relationship?
No.
Okay, so
like
you're
to buy.
fully
I'm-
single. Okay.
Yeah,
And
I
you can
was-
tell. Look at your
Red
look at,
flag.
okay, here's the thing. Look at what you're advertising.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you're advertising. And here's the thing. Women
Like I
will
said, I
adver-
didn't even have an IG until literally like
Look at the
a
comments.
month, 2
Okay, but
months ago.
listen. What I'm
Period.
saying, listen.
Period.
What I'm saying is women will post this shit even in relationships.
In
Does
a
that make
relationship,
sense?
Yeah. I don't
So
know.
and
Me
this is
personally, no.
very common.
I
Okay,
took
cool.
those photos.
I'll
What
take them,
about
I won't
you?
post them.
What's your Instagram?
Tara.aurora.
Tora.aurora.
My highlights were cute.
Okay. Frat parties.
Okay, cool. Shout out
She
to
a
her.
college girl
She
for
a
real.
Chat, let me know if you guys
college
agree,
girl.
man. And you said no to yours to the question?
I said I think I would be dateable.
Dateable.
Definitely
Dateable.
not with that picture.
The picture on the right. I see you.
You
too.
look
I
bad,
saw that
though.
shit.
You look good.
She on about time.
I didn't know we were looking at it though.
Speaking to the mic though.
I feel like it's pretty innocent.
Yeah, I would say
know.
overall it is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
it's not
Yeah.
too bad.
There's like two
Yeah.
There's like that
two little
bikini pic
pics,
and
yeah.
then that
I don't know
open
about
one.
how these.
That
let's do Miami real quick. Let's
Miami.
see what
No,
Miami's got.
I don't have anything bad on there.
Oh, she doesn't?
seriously, you
Alright.
can look,
It's
but
Houston.
I don't have
It's
anything.
Houston. It's not Miami. It's
No, I like
Houston.
do aesthetic ones.
Bro,
like, I
there's
actually
nothing to
don't
do in
post-
Houston but drink coffee. That's
Is
just
that the-
boring as
Oh,
fuck.
Houston's a little boring.
Okay,
All
cool.
right, all right.
Yeah,
Let's-
let's skip
let's-
this, bro.
Yeah, I don't.
Let's
think
go to
I'm-
Nastasha's real quick. And you said no, right, Nastasha?
Yeah, no.
Okay, shout out to
Oh,
you.
fuck no. She's added photos. Since
Yeah, I was about to
been
say
here.
there weren't this many photos
Yeah,
last
bro.
time.
She had one. Now she got fucking four.
She unworked.
And they're all bikini photos.
What nigga pissed you off?
Right.
Nastasha, real quick. Nastasha, no bullshit. What do?
Yeah,
piss
what
you
what
off?
nigga pissed you off?
You know what's funny?
Hey, hold on, click the story. I'll mark.
I'm already knowing.
Yo.
Yo, not that wife.
Niggas are weird.
Crazy.
Okay.
Niggas is mad weird.
Leave
This
me
is like-
alone. That's what
All
I
right,
said.
somebody pissed her off.
and then she added fucking 3 photos.
All right, cool. Now,
No,
Nastasha,
but go to my highlights. My highlights they
See,
changed
you
now.
guys didn't
They're
look
not-
at mine. My
Nastasha's-
highlights weren't bad.
Nastasha, real quick. What type of content do you think you're advertising here?
Man,
Miami girl setting.
Okay.
Yeah, so red flag.
So you're a fun time, right?
Yeah.
Super fun.
Okay, cool.
Amazing.
Let's go to Bella's real quick.
Something like that.
I see, but yours is
Wait, where's
cute
the
and
boyfriend at?
innocent.
Just keep scrolling. We haven't
Right
taken
there.
good pics in a while.
Oh,
Wait, are these the same
Wait, you
guy?
got three
No,
different
no,
guys.
that's my friend.
Oh,
Wait,
Hold
on.
Hold on. No.
Girl,
He's
is he gay?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Which one though?
this guy, right?
No, that's my boyfriend.
Oh,
The one
this-
next to it is my
The
friend.
one that's
Just go,
closer.
bro.
Yeah.
Wait, hold
Oh,
on.
hold on, real quick. Hold
So
on.
the side
Duck-
hug
duck
is
real
the
quick.
friend.
All right, so go back. Hold
the
on.
friend is the friend. The
Go
girl,
back up.
right?
I want to go
The
up.
typical sorority girl pic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's the same guy,
Hold on,
though.
real quick. Hold.
Those two are.
This
Which one
guy's
is your
gay.
friend? That's your
That's
friend.
my friend.
This is the
Okay.
gay guy.
Is
That's
that the
your
same-
friend?
Okay.
Oh, that's your friend.
Why
Her
is
gay
this-
friend.
Yes,
Wait,
that's
wait,
my
hold on, real
boyfriend.
quick. Yo, hold on. How do you know Elon Musk?
Me?
Yeah, the guy on the right. How do you know Elon Musk right there?
That's my boyfriend.
That's your boyfriend?
He actually gets that all the time, though.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, that's your boyfriend.
Hold on, the nigga holding you like that. is
Right,
gay.
I was like, I
That's what I
thought
was
I thought the
saying.
side
No,
hug.
he's literally like my best friend.
I thought
like
the side hug was the guy friend.
And Bella, your
No.
boyfriend's fine with your best friend holding you like that?
Posting like that.
I'm
He
like,
may
they
say
probably
she-
have a healthy
Yeah,
relationship.
no, they're really close too.
Hold on,
like,
hold on, hold on.
He's a really
Hold
good
on.
friend of
Real-
mine.
Yo, listen, ladies, stop yelling. Who said they have a healthy relationship?
I said they probably
Yeah, we
have it.
do.
Okay, real quick. Shh.
They definitely do.
What is healthy about letting your girl be held on by another man
Okay,
like that? Hold on,
okay,
real quick. Hold on.
that's what
Speaking
I'm
to the mic though. What is healthy about if you're my girl, do you think I would let you be held like that by another man?
I wouldn't even
Okay,
let
okay,
myself
okay.
be held
So
like
if you wouldn't do it, explain to me how you're fighting for her being in a healthy relationship.
That is
With
Because
that
he's
person.
gay.
Like
Yeah,
it's not a
but,
threat.
like,
He's not interested in me like that. I'm clearly not interested in him like
okay,
that.
but
and
listen. From my view, right? I see
Right.
that. I'm not thinking, oh, that's her gay best friend.
Yeah,
thinking,
I
I'm
did
not
not
thinking
initially
that
think
either.
that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, my account was private too before this. It's like I only really let like people, like my friends and stuff follow me. So like people that know me would see that. It's not like I
375
just show
people are
it
your
to
friends.
everybody.
Yeah.
375 people.
She
are your
goes to
friends.
Well,
college.
no, I
she goes to
meant-
college.
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
Well-
she doesn't let random people follow her.
Yeah, like
So-
I used to be public. That's why I have a lot more followers.
But you're not anymore.
I went private and then I went public today.
Okay.
But
You know how many girls come to the club and they say, "Hey, I'm coming with me, my 5 girlfriends, and my gay best friend,"
Right.
and they want me to say, "Well, can he get in for the same price
No.
as my girls?"
Hell no.
And you know what they say? But he's not a threat. We don't care about if
We
you're a
don't
threat. It's
give
not,
a
it's,
fuck.
that's not the point. Like girls think, well, we
Got
only
a
care about
dick.
no. It's if he's a guy, he's a guy. It's the bottom line.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like,
We're
I
not-
charge at the door, so it's the same way. I
It-
let all the girls in. You gotta pay 20.
Yeah.
It's about the
Like,
look of it. It's not about the actual. Is he trying to get with you? We
That's
don't
a great
care
point,
about that.
man.
So
that is a
I don't care.
great,
You a
great
man.
point.
You finna pay. You-
Listen, women are the only ones that sit here and give each other passes like that. Men don't do that shit. I don't care if you're gay or if you're a tranny. You're not gonna be holding my girl like that, bro.
No,
Dead ass.
period.
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
But again, women will let that shit slide, and this is why women give each other the worst fucking advice. Okay, cool. Shout out to the ladies for that. All right. Any other super chats, bro? Go ahead.
Yeah, there's some. Give me 1 second.
And I think we should get to a video soon, bro. Shout out to the chat. We see you guys.
David said, "Ladies, why do you keep saying I feel like?"
Because
Because
at
of
this
the-
point,
they-
it's just habit.
yeah,
They
I
act
don't
off
think about
emotions,
it.
not logic. David.
True.
that is a really
I don't
good
even
point.
think I've said that.
That is a
Um,
really good point.
Kish said, "Shout out to Miss Glasses. It's even more impressive that you know what accountability means versus any geography. By the way, Little Havana's a country, isn't a country.
No
It's a
bullshit.
city, right?
And shout out to you, Dr. Kish, but she actually
Thank you.
technically only got partial credit for that answer. The one who was right was actually her.
Wait, hold on. Isn't Little
She's bigger.
Havana
Little
a
Havana's
city
an
in
area in
Florida?
Miami.
City.
That's a like
It's an
That's
area in Miami.
That's an
It's
area,
Little
man.
Havana, but it's also
LH.
Havana is the capital of
Yeah.
Cuba.
Yes, correct. That
so
is
she
correct.
wasn't even right on that. either.
No, bro, she wasn't.
no.
Shout out to her.
Countries,
she-
no.
she
I'm
knew
pretty
it
sure
counted.
Dr. Kish is being sarcastic.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. Go ahead.
So okay. Black Wolf says, "Are you worthy of the man you are asking for? Also, who is the prize, man or woman? If it's the woman, how? Because technically, you're a monthly Netflix subscription and a bill. Tell me I'm lying, fellas."
All right, cool. So I will say this, and I love Black Wolf, man. Shout out to him. Are you worthy of the man you're looking for? Real quick, simple question. I want a simple answer. Your dream guy, how much money should he make for the rest of his life?
I don't know, like in a year.
Yes.
Yes. For the rest of his
I would
life, how much
probably
money should
say
he make?
like 100K.
100K.
Yeah.
All right. What about you,
40.
Nastasha? How much should he make?
Maybe more than 100K.
Okay. So how much?
200K.
200K. All right. What about you?
Like 250K.
250K.
Yeah.
Damn, girl, you're in Houston. You don't need that much.
I don't want to stay in Houston. I want to
God
move here.
damn. Well, there you
No.
go. She
Hey,
can.
yo.
She
Yeah.
know what she
I'd be
wants.
ready to get out of here.
Oh,
Like, come
Roddy
party with
Rich.
us.
Roddy Rich makes about that, so you good. All right. What about you? How much is your
Say
dream guy make?
150, 150.
Okay, so 150. Okay. Now, real quick, ladies, real quick and concise.
Mm.
What percentage of men do you think make the amount of money that you're asking for?
Not that much.
I didn't ask for that. I said what percentage. We'll start off with you, Bella.
I'd probably go with maybe like, well, I was pretty low, so maybe like 50%.
50%.
So 50. All right. What about you?
What?
200.
Nastasha.
So
Like,
50 for 100.
I don't know, maybe like 10%. Not
10%.
That many.
What about you?
Probably like 10-15%.
10-15%. What about you?
55.
50.
What was your number again?
She said
150.
150.
Okay.
She fit. All right.
Look
Anwar.
at me like I know.
Anwar, real quick. You want to burst their bubble?
Yeah, so basically for 100K and over, it's about 15%. For 200K, it's probably like 3%. For 250, it's definitely like 1%.
You,
Damn.
all of you
Wow.
ladies want the
Wrong.
top 10%,
You said I was wrong.
right?
No.
No,
We
they didn't.
answered wrong.
Oh.
Like,
All
Yeah.
right, so what I'm saying is, you ladies and all ladies want the top 10% of guys, if not top 15, 20, right? But usually top 10.
Mhm.
And yet, if we're being honest, you guys aren't the most attractive. You guys aren't the smartest. You guys probably don't even know how to fucking cook.
I
Right?
do. Who
Okay.
don't know how to cook?
In general, though, right? So you guys don't even deserve that, if we're being honest. Would you agree? And I'm not telling you to go based off your feelings, because I know you feel like you do.
Well, no, I don't mean based on like the factors.
I just think women are different. Like there's
Yeah, I also
there's
feel like
housewives
those aren't
and then there's
relationships
hoes.
where-
Right.
Like,
Okay,
like-
so
yeah.
I'll give you a different question though. What makes you so deservable of that guy? What do you bring to a
Well,
relationship?
because I already know that, like, I already have like my offers lined up, and I already know I'm gonna be making like a good amount of money after college.
guys
so
don't
I-
give
You guys
a fuck
don't care
about
about
I know
money,
what I
though.
can bring to a guy.
Well, no, so
straight
I just
up.
like, why should I have to like
Yeah.
make less than them?
What do you
Or sorry,
bring?
more than that. I
What
meant,
do
why-
you
why-
bring to
I know
a
what I bring to a
relationship
guy.
Okay,
to earn
Hold on.
that?
Do you understand that you're pricing yourself out of most men?
She doesn't understand that, bro. She really does not.
The more money you make, the smaller your
Yeah,
pool.
but like, why would I lower?
I need you
like,
to speak into the
myself?
mic.
I
though.
wouldn't want to like lower myself or like
Listen
what I
to
can
what I'm
make
saying
for-
to you. How much do you think you'll make when you're done with college?
I know how much I'm gonna make after
So
college.
what
Okay,
is
so
it?
then
What's
give
the
me the
number?
answer. How much are you gonna make when you're done with college?
95K to start. Which is
95K
okay.
to start. Okay. Do you understand that we just told you that 95 to 100K, it's only what, 15%?
Correct.
So you're already in the top percentage of the guys that make that much money.
Yeah.
Now you got to understand, those guys that are making that much money have a shit ton of options, because they have all these women that want those guys.
I
Everyone.
guess that's
Right?
true. That's
So
true.
women like you, and you've said it multiple times, you don't want to date someone that makes less than you.
Yeah.
So you're going to become a victim of your own success,
Yeah.
right? Because you can only date someone that's on your level or above.
That's true.
Unfortunately, those men, they come with taxes.
Mhm.
All right. So while yes, you can get a guy that makes 500K, that dude probably is not going to be faithful to you. And you said at the
Yeah.
beginning of the show that one of your main qualities you were searching for was honesty.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's true.
So also, what you make doesn't impress most guys.
No, I know.
Now to
I
the
know
bums,
that.
yes, it'll impress them, right? Because
No, I know.
they want to live
It's
off
for
you.
myself. I'm not doing it for like a guy.
But understand what you're doing. You're gonna be a victim of your own success, whatever it is
Yeah.
that you're doing.
Mhm.
So to answer the question now, what do you bring to a relationship to earn that guy?
I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't think I'm like just like the best at anything. I'm not like self-centered like that. But like, I mean, I don't know. And like, yeah, I'll admit, like, I am not good at like cooking or cleaning, but I want to get a housekeeper, so that's fine. But like, I mean,
But then I should
what
be
do you-
fucking a housekeeper, not you.
well, I have a house. Like, we have a housekeeper at home. My dad's still like very much with my mom.
All right. The first question I ask every girl when I meet her, and even in the club, I say, "What makes you different?" Because you're gonna ask me, do I say this to every girl? I can prove to you why I'm different, but I'm not gonna take my time to prove to you why I'm different for somebody who can't prove to me they're different. There are so many girls who prove to me, "Oh, I'm different." I'll show. I don't want you to tell me you're different. Show me you're different, and what qualities do you have to prove to me that you're different? Otherwise, it's fine. I'm not gonna cut you off, but I'm gonna treat you like every other bitch. So it's like, And you don't want that. At the end of the day, you don't want that. And I'm surprised so many girls want to date me, and I'm a promoter. Look at my Instagram. You wouldn't want to date someone on my Instagram. But it's about status. It's about what do I provide, and it's about like I can treat certain girls differently, but I'm not gonna give my all to somebody. Maybe it's because I was hurt in the past, but I'm not gonna give my all to somebody who doesn't deserve it.
100%.
So our time and our energy is our biggest thing for any guy, and it should be for a girl too. But girls, you know, they want to say how they're different, but 95% of them end up being the same.
Yeah. Listen, man. Also, your money's not impressive. Like,
No,
I would rather you be at home, cook for me, clean the house, take care of our family, and be supportive to whatever it is that I'm building for us, and even whatever it is you're doing on the side, rather than you tell me like, listen, man, I make $100K a year. That shit is not impressive to me, because I know now the character traits that you've had to acquire to become successful. Those are very manly traits.
You have to be masculine.
You don't become successful as a woman just because you're pretty. You have to really literally go out there and fight for your shit. Women don't get shit for free out here in the world. You guys have to fight extra hard because you're women. And men usually dominate the workplace. Okay? So with that being said, it means that you're argumentative. You're probably we're not speaking about you.
Right.
I'm saying in general, right?
Right.
So even that right there, like, you don't even know how to listen. Like, that alone is a red flag for me, right? Because you listen to reply, you don't listen to understand. And that's a big, big red flag for me. Like, I would never even talk to you because of that. Because I hate having to tell women, like, listen, man, I'm talking, like, hear me out, right? Because like when you talk, I want to make sure I understand you. You don't want me to cut you off as soon as you start talking, because now it's like you feel like I don't care about you. Any of the super chats, bro?
Yeah. Let's see. Ilya asks, he says, ask them, are you going to cook and clean for your man when you're married? If not, then who is doing all that stuff for you now? Shout out to you. Great podcast.
I do that.
Shout out to you.
I do that for
I do that for everyone.
I'm sorry, you cook and clean?
Yeah, I mean, I'm in college. I live on my own. I have to.
Okay. Shout out to you. And you cook and clean.
Yeah.
You have
take care of my little brother.
You have a nanny, correct?
Like at home, like in Houston, but like in college, I mean,
Have a messy dorm room.
I do a messy room.
Wait, who's Bella?
Me.
You sent me a picture. Your shit was messy.
That was our hotel room. There's 4 girls in a tiny little
Bro.
room.
And that's
Even then, no.
Bro.
Come
Her
on.
in my bedroom alone.
She sent me a pic, and I was like, what the fuck?
Hey, when a
That
guy,
was not that messy.
if a guy,
Hold on.
Well, all of our clothes are like all over the
Yeah,
floor
it's
right
a
now
small
because we also
room.
like haven't been in there very much.
That's a very big red flag.
can't
Even,
go
even
too
it's 4
long,
girls.
like,
Shouldn't it be
with-
more clean?
Well, it's
Yeah.
so small.
Yeah,
like
it's a
our little
small
room is so
room.
small.
Nah, but I would say
and
this
our
is.
suitcases take up the whole floor.
Yeah.
do you guys judge guys when you go over to their apartments for
Oh,
the first
fuck yeah,
time?
they do.
No, for a
How clean their
fact.
place
Hell
is?
yeah. That's
No.
right.
All right.
Exactly.
You know,
Someone
okay,
said
well,
no?
I will judge a girl if her apartment is dirty. I get the ick right away.
Yeah.
I don't care
Yeah.
because I'm a clean freak. So it's like if a girl's apartment is dirty, then it's like tells me, does this girl have her shit together? Probably not.
100%.
So it's like she's just throwing stuff all over the place. She doesn't have any goals. She doesn't have any ambitions. So it's like I can't take her seriously at that point. That is something that's
Great
a
point.
big factor.
That's a great point. Listen, ladies, it is more important for women to be cleaner than men.
Yeah.
If we're being
100%.
honest.
Yeah.
So if you're dirty and I'm dirty,
Who
that
gonna
shit
be
ain't gonna
clean?
work.
Who's gonna be
that
clean?
shit ain't gonna work
Yeah.
because the thing is, I don't have the time to really clean my shit because
Yeah.
I'm working all day,
Yeah.
right? And
Yep.
you want your guy working all day. What I find weird is how women actually want the opposite. You said right there earlier that you love attention. You love your guy to be on you. You love that shit. I think that's actually a bad trait. If your guy has all the time to be on you, texting you all day, he's probably not being
Not-
productive.
Well,
Okay.
no, he doesn't, and that's why we get in those little arguments we were
Okay.
talking about.
So again, it's
Yeah.
the things that you want as women are
Right.
actually not things that you need,
Yeah.
right? So yes,
agree
it
with
feels
that
good to have a
100%.
guy text you, "Good morning, baby."
Hey, I'm
Hi,
here right
I'm
now.
doing this.
da-da-da-da-da.
But in reality, he probably won't have much to offer you.
Yeah. And I think
okay?
it's honestly the opposite. If a guy's just sitting here texting you and being needy and giving you all this attention, you're gonna be like, yo, what the fuck is he doing?
Yeah,
with his
that's
life?
what I'm
I
saying.
don't
Like,
like
why
that.
does he have so much time?
Yeah.
Also, you're gonna get like, yo, like the same way guys don't like cleanliness, you won't like that cleanliness.
Nah.
Yeah.
I actually really love to work hard and let the girl know, like, listen, man, I got time right now to hit you up, thinking about you, but like getting back to work. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Now
I
when
love
we-
that
That's
shit.
fine.
Yeah,
That's like that. Let me
fine.
know that you're doing what you're supposed to do, but
Go
you're still
make
thinking
money.
about
Yes.
me. Like,
Yeah.
okay.
But here's the
that's
thing.
what I asked for too. It's not like I'm like text me all day every day and hang
No.
out with me and all this
But
stuff.
also
it's
here's
like
the
I
thing.
do like attention. Like,
Now when
I
we
wanna
meet-
feel loved.
Now when we meet, our time is quality. It's valuable, right? If I text you all day, when I see you, it's like, okay, cool. Like
Yeah,
we
yeah.
just talked the whole
Yup.
day.
Like, you know what I've done the whole
Right.
fucking
Yeah.
day. Like, there's no surprise in it. There's no like mystery. You want a guy that's mysterious.
I want him to come home, tell me how his day at work went. He comes up to a clean house.
Correct.
You know, like
Home
food on
cooked
the ta-
meal.
That's what I'm saying. And then you get to like sit down and actually have that conversation with him about your day and what happened and all that.
Correct. Any other super chats, bro? Go ahead.
Yeah, we got one from Kish. She said, "Women are encouraged to have high standards for their boyfriend/future husbands, but if a man wants their girl to be modest/low body count/feminine, they get shamed.
Correct.
Why is that?"
Ladies, why is that? We'll start off with you, Bella. Go ahead.
I personally wouldn't say that they get shamed, only because like
Let's keep it real.
I
Let's
wouldn't
keep it real,
shame
Bella.
If a
someone
girl
for
has a high body
that.
count, they're gonna be like, she's a hoe.
Yeah. Oh, well,
Hold on.
that. Yeah.
No.
But on, like,
Here's
the
what I'm
other
saying. Hold on, real quick,
side-
Bella. Hold on. When we asked you guys if body count mattered, all of you guys said no.
Yeah.
So by default, if I, as a guy, am looking for a girl and I care about her body count, you guys are gonna look down upon that because you guys don't agree with me. Correct?
I mean, I
Yeah.
would only look down upon it if like I was being like slut shamed or
Hold on,
something
hold on,
like
hold on, hold on.
Because like you
Bella,
shouldn't just attack
Bella,
someone.
Bella, if I'm trying to date you
Yeah.
and you've had 50 bodies, I am gonna shame you because I'm gonna say, shame on you. I really
Yeah.
liked you. You're probably a great person, but you have 50 bodies.
Yeah.
I can't date you now.
No,
Right?
I get that. Like I respect like how guys do say that. But like for me, if someone were to say that, I would just be like, well, then you're not for me either.
Okay,
You know?
the prop. No. That's not true.
Yeah.
Well, that's
That
how
is-
I
that's
take
how
it.
I
Like,
take it.
like,
Hey,
yeah,
this-
like,
this-
actually
we
likes
just
it.
have to
Think
agree
about
to
how
disagree on
stupid.
that,
Hold on,
'cause
hold on.
that's how I
Hold on,
take
hold on.
Logic is
Bella, hold on,
terrible.
Bella. Think about how stupid that logic is. You made a whole bunch of mistakes, and the right guy came along. He can't overlook your mistakes, so he wasn't the right guy for you. When in reality, if you had been a good woman and maybe not fucked 50 guys, hypothetically, you would have been the perfect match for him.
But what's his body count too? You
It
have to
doesn't
really-
matter
It
though,
doesn't
because
matter.
guys and
I-
women are
yeah.
different.
Well, yeah, I get that too, but it's like it shouldn't be that double standard. Like if a
Yeah.
guy
Hold on, hold on.
It's the
shaming
only
me
It
in
double
that
shouldn't, but
Listen.
it
way,
is.
Listen.
like it's like I don't want to.
It's the
be with
only double
someone
standard
Like
we
that.
You know
have.
what?
It's
Real
like,
quick,
if-
real quick.
even
Hold
if
on.
He's the perfect guy. I
Bella,
wouldn't want
hold
to
on,
be
real
with
quick. Give me 3 double standards that men benefit from. Go ahead.
Double standards.
3 double standards. Because you seem
oh.
like you know a lot. Go ahead.
No, that's just one I'm thinking of.
Okay, so
I can't like think on the spot right now.
why
There's
not?
only one.
There's only one.
Well, like there's that one. Yeah.
Okay,
like,
so
for
give me
sure.
2 more.
Clothing.
Oh, clothing.
Clothing.
Well,
That's
no,
a double
because
standard.
I feel like men don't really.
You're fucking
wear
kidding me,
Well,
right?
yeah, that's-
Clothing.
No.
Yeah.
Give me
Yeah.
give me another
That
double
just
standard.
fucking killed me.
Give me.
I guess like hanging with
She
the
was so
boys,
confident.
like
Yeah,
a lot of guys
clothing.
like don't like their like girls hanging or their girlfriends like spending time with their friends a lot, but
Mhm.
like they can always hang out with the boys when they want.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you
Yes.
serious right
Come
now?
on, these aren't doubles.
That
I'm talking
is-
about a real double
Like, come
standard.
on.
A real double standard.
Someone help me out here.
No, how is that not a double standard?
Okay, you know
Yeah,
what?
well,
How about
it-
this?
it could
All of
be.
you ladies can help her out. Give me 2 more double standards that guys
Yeah.
benefit from that women don't.
Oh, I mean, like what? I mean, like I obviously like understand like the cooking and cleaning thing makes sense. but it's,
Speaking
like,
to the mic.
But like why is that like so like expected? Like why can't you just hire someone to do that? Like why would guys be like, oh my
Not
Well-
everyone has the money to hire people to do that.
You just that's
You
the thing
speak-
that you should be doing for yourself,
Yeah.
regardless. That you should know how to do, like
Mm.
regardless of whether you have a maid.
And
or
I don't know
you
why you're
don't,
saying
or-
that because I asked you to name a double standard.
So that is a double standard though. I'm saying because like I
Speaking
wouldn't
to the mic.
Right.
like I wouldn't like get mad if like a guy like didn't want to do something like in the house or something like I don't know like
So that's a double standard. Cleaning is a double standard you're talking about.
yeah I can't really think of any.
There's a reason why you 4 ladies can't think of another double standard. There's only one double standard that men
I
really
didn't
benefit.
disagree.
Yeah,
so
I didn't-
I
Okay, what I'm saying is there's only one double standard that men typically benefit from that women don't, and that is that men typically don't get judged for having sex and women do. Okay, that is the one.
Yup.
Women, however, benefit from everything else. We're not even going to talk about the justice system.
Yeah.
You shit. Call the police. You're right every single time. I'm wrong. Even if you hit me and I yelled at you, I'm going to jail. Okay. You get into clubs for free. You don't have to pay for
Facts.
shit. Women first.
Pretty privilege.
You know, it's
Yeah.
just in general. Like
Yeah.
we can keep going on and on and on. You guys benefit from a whole bunch of shit. Men benefit from one thing, and even today's society, women are kind of taking that shit over.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody here thinks that there should be no shaming for a body count, and that speaks volumes about you guys. Okay, so what was the question, bro? Why
Oh.
women encourage? Okay, so back to what Dr. Kish was saying is for a man, typically, right? We're very simple creatures. We say, I want a girl with a low body count, because goddamn, you can't even ask for a virgin anymore, right? They're non-existent. I want a girl that can cook, that can clean, and can be my piece. That's literally all we fucking want. However, women will say, and again, maybe not you guys, but overall, women will say, I need a guy that's at least 6 foot or tall. He has to make at least, hear me out, bro. He has to make at least 100K, at least. He has to, come from a good family. He has to have a big dick.
He has to be charismatic.
He has to have
good
all this
personality.
shit that in reality men don't have any control over. Okay, we have no control over who our parents are, what height we are, what our fucking dick size is. Like, there's a whole bunch of shit out of our control. However, when we ask for women, we ask for things that are within your control, and we're still shamed for that. But you guys are never shamed for wanting what you want. Men are always shamed for wanting what they want. So with that being said, what do you think about that?
I wouldn't disagree with that. I get that a lot too. But I know like I know when I'm older, like I was raised to like be a go-getter. Like when I'm older, like I want to get a job and I want to make my own money. And like that's just how my parents raised me. So that's just kind of what I believe in. And like I want to be able to provide for myself as if he does end up leaving me one day or something like that. And it may be for a reason that we've stated, I don't know, but if it were to happen, like I want to be able to provide for myself too.
But what does that have to do with men and women being shamed differently for what they want? You being a go-getter, what does that have to do with that?
Well, because it's like if I'm like I might not be home all day to like clean and cook for him because I'm going to be at my job trying to make more money for myself and provide for my kids as well. Like if he doesn't make that, because it is a low percentage, that 10%, if he isn't going to make that, I want to help out and like be able to help my family as well. Like I don't want everything to just fall on him.
Okay.
Like I don't know.
But why am I getting shamed for my standards, but you not getting shamed for your standards?
Well, I don't think it's shaming. I think it's just
it is shaming.
It is shaming.
Right.
Let's call it what it is.
Okay, so all of you want men and women to be treated equal. They should be on the same playing field, level playing field, right? Yes or no?
No.
With certain things,
really.
but not everything.
Well, I mean, girls they always want to have their they think that like you said, body count shouldn't matter. So if men and women are the same, then why should I have to be paying for everything, right?
Correct.
If you guys want to be on the same field, when we go out to eat, why are we not splitting everything? Because I know you're gonna judge me if I say, hey, let's split the bill. You're not gonna come out with me again.
Well, the first time, no, but after I think that's fair. I think that's fair.
I mean, I've done that before, so I just know I won't do that again.
You'll find another guy to go pay for you anyways. So a girl's not gonna want, like I have literally said,
speaking facts.
I have literally said to girls like, hey, come visit me. Are you buying my flight? Well, if you want to come see me, why am I buying your flight? I'm not dating you. You're not my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Why should I buy your flight? Because that's what a man should do.
Yep.
Oh, really? Oh, that's what a man should do. So then, okay, so now I have more rights than you then.
Right.
No, but that's what girls will say. They want things given to them, but then they don't want that same responsibility that a man has.
Well, so what I find is that women want equality
when it benefits
them. Okay. They want to make the same amount. They want to do this. They want to, but then they still want the privileges that come with being a woman. You can't be equal and special at the same time. It doesn't work like that. Okay. However, that's literally what you guys are fighting for.
They want the cake and eat it.
So yes, again, men get shamed, women don't. It's the way it's always been. We're not complaining about it. We're just trying to help you guys see that it happens every single fucking day. Any other super chats, bro?
Yeah, Amanda said women are encouraged to have high standards, but aren't taught about accountability or how to be a lady that deserves the man they want / expect to get.
Wow, and this is from a woman.
I had to be that fucking hard.
Yeah, I would say a lot of that goes back to like how earlier you were like, guys will tell you when people are bad for you. Like I feel like that goes to that. Like no, like your friends are always kind of just like, oh, that's okay, like you did that, but like your friends also aren't holding you accountable. So it's like, why are you like? You never really think to in moments like that when no one else is holding you accountable.
Are your friends telling you that's bad, or your
no, like my friends don't like. No, I can't think.
But
of
I'll tell you, and this is kind of the same, kind of different. But the biggest cock block for a guy is a girl's friends. And what I mean by that is every girl. If let's say I'm talking to a girl, I tell my boys, you got to come with me because I can't close this girl unless you take one of her friends. Yeah. Because the girls, they don't want to split up, not because they think they're in danger. It's because you're not getting the same play that your friends get. And now, so really, are they really looking out for you, or are they being selfish for themselves?
It's jealous and envy.
And I've seen it so many times. It was like, you don't know who he is. Okay, I would not be working in the club and have a job if I was out here being a serial killer or whatever the hell you think I am. So like at the end of the day, girls will always blame it on you don't know who he is. No, it's because they're not getting the same play that you're getting. It's jealousy. They're not looking out for you. They're looking out for themselves because they don't want you to have the fun and not have them have the fun too.
You know what I
That's
really
why we always say single friends give the worst fucking
Advice,
advice.
yeah. You know what I
That's
realized?
facts.
What I realized about young women is that you guys give so much trust to people that are gonna end up fucking you in the long run. Literally, gonna end up. I promise you, each one of you probably has a story. If not, is gonna have a story of this good best friend who fucked you over and betrayed you. These people usually don't have the best intentions for you. Okay. So that's all I'm gonna say. Any other super chats, bro? Shout out to Amanda, by the way, bro.
Yeah, shout out to Amanda.
A woman coming through with the fucking heat, bro. Go ahead.
Black Wolf said, if you're asking a man making 100K, do you have what a man that makes 100K asks for? No offense, ladies, but y'all are not 100K level.
100% agree.
Black Wolf, I literally sat here and said, what do they bring to a relationship? I didn't hear
100%.
not one fucking quality.
Yes, you know what? Let's finish off. What do you bring for the guy that you want to make 250?
Well,
Natasha?
I can cook. I can clean a house. I can maintain all of that. Let's say I am a mom. I'll be a great mom.
Okay. What about you? What do you bring?
I would agree with that too. I love kids. I can't wait to be a mom, and I also am just very caring. I feel like, especially like for him, like I would just care for him all day long, and I would be supportive no matter what he decides to do.
I'm gonna spoil him.
But you said you want to provide for yourself, so that means you want to go to work and be masculine, be a little boss.
But yeah, but if he's gone all day too, then when we're together, I can do it.
Yeah, and I'll say this to your point, right? You ladies that are in college, okay, go for what you want for sure. Pursue your passion. That's great, right? But typically what happens to women that want to become lawyers and law partners and doctors, etc., you spend all this money getting into debt for colleges. You graduate, you get the diploma, you get the career, and then you have a fucking baby and you don't want to go back to work because instincts kick in, right? And your motherly features are like, holy shit, bro. There's nothing more important than this fucking child. Not my diploma, not my fucking yearly earnings, not my job title, none of that. It's I'm a mother and this kid is the most important thing to me in the world. So essentially it's like you guys are hustling backwards, right?
And now you're just sitting there in debt at home with your kid.
And not just that, but it's not really the destination, it's the process, right? So like what you had to become to be a doctor, you probably aren't like the type of person that most high value guys want to be with. Like I don't want a girl that's gonna argue with me. I don't want a girl that's gonna cut me off while I'm talking. I don't like that shit. So just in general, I think that women do become a victim of their own success. Shout out to you though. Any other super chats real quick?
We got a random ass super
Go
chat.
ahead.
All right, y'all ready? Repo said, ladies, have you farted during intercourse?
All right.
Yo, Eric picked his cup up, put that shit down quick.
That is a very fucking interesting chat right there, Repo.
All right, they said no.
Okay, shout out to you guys. Wow.
Like that would be a very memorable
Real quick, do me a
time.
favor, Anwar. Let's get to one of the videos, bro.
Yeah,
We'll
let's do
start
it.
from the bottom up. Shout out to Top Man. We love you guys. Please, no weird super chats, guys. No farting stuff, no tampons, no plan B, no weird shit like that, guys. Go ahead.
Rather date a guy who had a promiscuous past or was a virgin?
Promiscuous past, because I feel like you're more experienced and then you're kind of over that phase. Yeah.
So what do you think a guy is looking for? A chick with a promiscuous past or a chick who's a virgin?
Obviously not. That's why the roles are different. You know, like it's not the same thing as a woman can do it and a man can do it. A man can be a hoe and he can be fucking all these bitches and they'll be like, hey bro, like what's up? Like, hey, that's what's up. But when a girl does it, she's a whore, she's a slut, die, you nasty bitch.
I mean,
So, you know, it's very different between men and women.
true. We're not the same.
Exactly, of course.
But I mean, do you actually want to be a hoe though?
No.
Would you rather
Good
date?
question. Good question. Now, to all the ladies that said that body count doesn't matter, to all the ladies that said that you know your past shouldn't matter, do you actually want to be a hoe? Yes or no?
No.
They fight for it though.
So then,
Yeah, exactly, right?
Then by default, then doesn't body count matter?
Well, I guess it's easier for us to say at least because I know like I'm not in general and like I know you're
Yeah.
not.
Okay,
I don't
but
know you
here's
two
the
very
thing.
Well, but I wouldn't think you were.
Bella, you fight for shit you don't even believe in, right? So if body count doesn't matter, and if someone's past doesn't matter, and if being a hoe does matter, then those two things are the opposite, right?
I guess I'm seeing it now. Yeah, I guess. Well,
It
I
makes
also
sense.
wouldn't necessarily make that a determining factor. I
Mhm.
think I would say it is important. It's just not one of the most important things to me.
Yes. I
Okay.
agree with that.
If that makes sense. I'm not trying to
Okay, how
defend
about
it where
this?
I don't want.
What's the number one quality that a guy has to have to date you or to marry you? The number one.
Number one. I guess just ambitious. That's my
Ambitious.
biggest.
Okay. So let's say you meet a
biggest
guy
trait.
that's a really good guy, but he is not ambitious. I'm talking about he's cool playing Call of Duty, right? And he'll go to work just enough to pay the bills, but you'll never have any spontaneous trips with him. No, nothing. You cool with that?
No, that's not my type of guy.
Okay, well that's how guys look at virginity and girls that have a whole bunch of body counts.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's just for a lot of guys, it's a non-negotiable. Okay, now for most guys, because they're so desperate, they'll fucking take you as you are. Okay, but that's because those guys aren't high value. They don't have the options.
Exactly.
Men and women are only as loyal as their options. If I'm dating a girl, and what's that fag's name? Fuck, we're demonetized.
Raul, Alejandro.
Yes. If that dude or Channing Tatum, whatever the fuck his name is, comes to the door, I know my chick's probably gonna be like, damn, Eric's a good guy, but Channing Tatum, whatever the fuck the dude's name is, you know what I mean? So women and men are on same thing with me, right? Like if I'm with a girl and a bad supermodel comes in, bro, naturally I'm gonna be like, damn, she's attractive.
yeah,
you know what I
she's
mean? Like
bad.
I wonder,
If I slide,
you know what I mean? Like it's just we're opportunistic. So what I'm saying is, in general, the way that men look at girls with high body count is, I don't want that, bro. Just like you wouldn't date a guy or marry a guy that's not ambitious, because that's just something you can't live with. A lot of guys see that when there's a reason why women lie, and it's something you guys can easily lie about. Like you can date 50 guys and fuck all 50 of them, and I can meet you and you can say, yo, my body count's only 2, right?
Mhm.
You can lie to me about that shit. The problem is a guy like me, I'm actually gonna I'm gonna test you out. I'm gonna see if you know some moves. I'm gonna see if I bend you
What
over.
you know about this?
I'm gonna see if I bend you over and you arch your back.
Back,
I'm gonna look at
yeah.
that. You know what I mean? Like, if you give me a weird little pose, I'm gonna be like, all right, maybe. You know what I mean? I'm gonna try you out, and then usually what happens is a girl gets so comfortable, she'll let you know how many bodies she has. Okay,
She'll just start talking. The way her speech changes.
bro.
and shit like
I had
that.
a girl fuck the
But she
shit out of
starts
me, bro.
fucking. She speaks English. Switch that
Bro,
shit. to
I had a
Spanish.
girl fuck the
Papi,
shit
oh my
out of me,
God.
bro. Man, let's move on, bro. All right, cool. All right. Any other super
No
chats?
more supers.
No more supers. Okay, cool. Shout out to the super chats, man. Shout out to the chat in general. Let's get to one more video, bro. Let's do the second to last.
Okay, so the second, because
Yeah.
I did it in reverse. Got you.
Well, you can do the second, the one out. Yeah, you can do this one right here.
All right, cool.
A man sleeping with 100 women the same thing as a woman sleeping with 100 men?
Yes.
Why?
Because it doesn't fucking matter what gender you are. You sleep with the same amount of fucking
See how
people.
stupid she
You don't
sounds?
think there's a difference because
No.
but men and women are different. They're not the same.
Yes, they are.
How are we the same?
Because we have fucking equal rights as men.
All
You
right.
have the same fucking rights as women.
So women aren't oppressed in the West.
Well, they are, but they shouldn't be.
How?
Because as a woman, I should be able to do whatever the fuck I want, just like men. I should be able to work the same amount. I should be able to get paid the same amount. I should be able to do just the same amount as men do as women do.
But you do that already.
No, we don't.
You don't?
No, because if you get a job, stay in the oil field, you'll probably get paid more as a woman doing the same thing in the oil field as a man.
What job have you done where a guy has the same position but he's paid more because he's a guy?
Well, I work at a bar. I'm 22. I work at a bar, and we split tips, so we get paid the same exact amount as a guy bartender.
Is a man
All right,
sleeping
cool.
with?
So
Probably not.
That's false.
The girl was making way fucking more than that.
all right,
nigga.
so real
She
quick,
drunk.
real
Yeah,
quick.
she was
So
lit.
She had
her
lots of
her initial argument was, men and women are the same, and then she turned around and said men and women don't have the same rights, right? Do you see how stupid she sounds?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
the equivalent to how stupid you guys sounded at the beginning of the show.
Fair
I can
enough.
see that. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna deny it.
Okay. Because men and women are not the same. And because we're not the same, we get different privileges and disadvantages. I know that it's very hard to be a woman. Being a woman is hard, man. It's super hard. Shout out to you guys, because shit, I maybe not couldn't do it if I were you guys. Okay. Also being a man isn't hard. I mean, isn't easy.
Whoa, how's that?
Be- be-
How's
be-
that? Nah, nigga.
Being a man is very hard. Okay. Being
Yeah.
a man is very, very hard.
Definitely.
But yeah, hopefully by the time you guys leave tonight, you guys will leave out of here. And I know you guys don't give a fuck. You'll go out there and live your lives like you never came on this podcast.
Go see Roddy
Yeah,
Rich.
shout out to Roddy Rich.
Roddy Rich. Oh my God. Roddy
Rich.
Rich could pull you on the stage and take you backstage and fuck you because he has status and money.
No.
And Turner is back in Houston, fucking destroyed.
See,
You
me
know what I
personally,
mean?
I'm gonna be
Hey, Turner, it's okay, bro.
Let me ask you a question. If Roddy Rich said come on stage real quick, would you come on?
Oh, she's
Hell
gone.
yes.
Oh, she's
I'm
gone.
personally really embarrassed about stuff like not like
Boundaries.
embarrassed, but I'm very shy.
But,
like I wouldn't
would
be
you
able
do
to
it?
do that. I feel like I would maybe go up, but like I'd be really scared.
No,
So like
she
I
could.
know I would
Yeah,
just
yeah,
embarrass
yeah,
myself.
yeah.
Like,
I'm
I don't
taking out
know.
my
I'd be like,
phone
oh my
and start
God, I'm so
recording.
nervous
I'm
while
on
I'm up
stage
here.
with
You
Roddy
see, it's
Rich.
that Nata would be
Turner.
the one, that
But-
one friend that drags me up.
Turner,
there.
Turner,
That would
hold on, hold
probably
on.
be
Shh.
you.
Turner, leave her, bro. Leave her, bro.
No,
You
don't
just
leave
heard
Don't leave
her.
her.
You
Don't
see
leave
her
her.
Listen.
Instagram.
You or you know what?
Targeting the
Do
wrong
do what
man.
my boy said. Don't leave her, just use her.
Hold
okay?
on, Bella,
What
Bella,
is
Bella.
that? What?
Hold on.
Everybody has their qualities.
Okay.
Wait, Bella, did your
Yeah.
man come down to Miami with you?
Would he or did he?
Did he?
Did he?
No.
Oh, leave him. I mean,
Oh.
yeah.
No, they're
Girl.
actually really good together.
Yo, chat, do me a favor. Find
But
me
why
his
he not
Instagram.
here?
Yeah.
Yo,
Girls
chat,
trip.
chat,
Don't
do me.
follow
Girls
Chat.
trip.
I wouldn't if I was a man, I would not let my girl go to Miami. with
Why
her.
not?
Why?
Why
It's that
not?
I wouldn't
But
take
we're
a
not.
trip without
I'm
my man
from
like
Miami.
that.
I know what it is.
But we're
Okay.
not doing that. Like
You're going to
that
see
one
Roddy
You're
Rich.
about to
Girl,
see
you
Roddy
better
Rich.
go see Roddy Rich.
But I'm not trying to fuck Roddy.
Don't
But
matter,
she's gonna be
you
shaking
out
ass at the
there.
club with
You
a whole bunch of
outside
niggas.
with the girls.
We're going to Vendome.
Who's your
You
celebrity
going to
crush?
Vendome.
Who's your celebrity
Ian
crush?
Somerhalder.
Who?
Ian Somerhalder.
I don't know who that
Who- I
is,
don't know who
but
that
He's
From
in the
the
Vampire
Vampire
Diaries.
Diaries.
who's your celebrity crush?
My celebrity crush, Ryan Gosling.
Not her
All
boyfriend.
right, so what if Ryan Gosling
White
says, "Come to
niggas.
my after party in my mansion"? Are you going?
He's like way older than me.
Doesn't
I
matter.
know
That's all I
that.
asked.
This is
I
Miami.
wouldn't
You're
do
gonna-
that.
you're gonna
Are you
go.
gonna go?
I wouldn't.
When else are you gonna
I'm
go to a
not-
mansion
like,
party
I don't
with
do
him?
that.
That's such a lie. Why
That's-
would you not go
you
see your
lame.
favorite
Oh,
like
God.
celebrity? That doesn't
Well,
make
I
sense.
don't even know.
If
Like
your
that's
favorite
if like
celebrity
Michael
is
B.
not
Jordan
like
tells me,
that.
"Get in my car right now. We're going back to my place." All right, it's Michael B. Jordan.
And
I
she's
mean, yeah.
and-
I
and-
just
and-
don't
and-
really
That's because I'm single.
and she's
Yeah.
and she's
But that
gawking
too,
all the
like,
way
I
to the
have a
house.
boyfriend,
Oh,
and I'm,
God.
like,
All the way to the
really into
house.
it.
You heard that? And she's giving head all the way to the house. She ain't
Yo,
playing no
Susan's
games.
wild.
All right, cool,
Facts.
cool.
But whenever again are you gonna go like
Yeah,
on stage with Roddy
only
Rich?
once.
Like,
It's a
nigga,
lifetime
how old are
opportunity.
you? How old are you?
20.
Yeah, you're wasting your time.
Listen,
Like,
Never
go
have this
fun.
chance again. Do
Go
it.
have fun.
Wait, Natasha, you would do
Turner-
that?
Huh?
You would do that?
What? Go on stage with Roddy Rich?
Yeah,
No,
if we
you
were in a
wouldn't.
relationship.
Not that
No. If we were in a relationship, you would do that?
Oh nah, my man gotta come with me everywhere I go
Oh, word.
and
wouldn't
drive
be-
me and like.
I wouldn't be on a trip
I wouldn't
without my man.
him.
Okay,
He's gonna- he gotta pay for it.
Especially in Miami.
yeah.
Like
Miami's crazy, yo.
Miami's crazy.
All right, ladies, listen, man. Thank you
Oh, we got a
for.
bunch of supers, by the way.
All right, go ahead, get to him real quick.
All right, so super chat from Orion. He says, to the girls, do men owe women loyalty? Why or why not?
Real quick, do men owe women loyalty? This is a good question. Yo, shout out to Orion, bro. Do men owe women loyalty? Yes or no?
Yeah.
If
If
you
I'm
with
being
me,
loyal
yes.
to you and like we're together,
Yeah.
then
Yeah, if we're together.
So
If we're
yes,
together.
yes. Everybody says
together,
yes.
yes.
Why?
Because
If
I'd be
we're-
loyal back.
I'm sorry.
Because I'd be loyal back, like if it's like a relationship.
Okay.
And
So
you're in
men-
a relationship with someone that you want to be like
Mhm.
with. So if you weren't being loyal, it's like then why are you even in that relationship
Yeah.
at that point?
You
Mhm.
ladies do understand that men and women show their love differently, right?
Yeah.
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 So with that being said, is you being loyal by not fucking at the guys is great, but to a guy, he can have sex with another girl and still be loyal to you because he's taking care of you, providing for you.
He'll die for you.
That's not
That's
loyalty.
not
loyalty.
Sticking your
How's
dick
How's
in
that no?
another
Hold on. How's
bitch.
that no
Dedicates
loyalty?
his life to you.
Let's say I go to the grocery store, and every time I go to the grocery store, I get a apple, right? Every day for the past 10 days. But on the 11th day, I get an orange. And then on the 12th day, I go back and I get an apple. Who am I loyal to? The fucking orange or the apple?
Doesn't matter.
No, it's a question. Who am I loyal to? Apple or
Obviously
orange?
the
Bro.
apple.
Whenever you do this, they won't understand because they don't want to be compared to fruit.
Yeah, or cars.
No,
Bro,
Or
that makes
crazy.
no
I
sense. 'Cause Why are you
understand it.
fucking someone else?
Yeah,
okay.
that's
But
what
I'm,
that's
happened.
not
but I'm
nice.
coming
Tara,
back to
right?
you.
Yeah.
Your name's Tara. Do
Mhm.
you think you can please a guy for the rest of your life?
I hope. I don't know. I hope.
You can hope and feel all you want, but the answer is no.
I mean,
You're gonna get cheated on so much. I'm gonna be so happy when you finally learn the fucking truth. Okay, I'm telling you, you have a rude awakening. Even these little Turners from Houston, they're gonna
Don't
cheat
move
on
to
you.
Miami if you're planning.
Oh,
on
you-
it.
you-
Don't
I,
move
yo,
there.
I
You're
wanna
you're
Stay
gonna
with
co-
mom and dad.
you're
at
gonna
home.
come to Miami and get ran through, and all these guys
Oh,
are gonna
God.
fucking loyalty. Forget about it in
Yeah, it
Miami.
goes out
well,
the
I
door.
feel like I mean, I am like trusting, so I agree. Like, I feel like I won't be like searching for issues. I am like you said, I'm a people pleaser. Like, I am like a nice person, so I won't be looking for
People
Like,
pleaser are the weakest motherfuckers in the
no,
fucking
I'm
world.
working. I know. I am working.
Oh my
on
god,
it.
yeah,
Those
Roddy
the
Rich.
worst.
Oh, okay, yeah. Shut up.
My
Listen,
friend's gonna be
grow a
mad.
backbone, okay? Stop pleasing people.
Like,
That's
I don't
just
even
gonna
listen
that's
to
just
them.
gonna drive you
No, I
fucking
know.
insane.
I
Stop
know.
doing that shit. And I don't even know you, but I care more for you than your fucking friend. I'm telling you. Stop people pleasing. That shit's whack, bro. I'm telling
That's how
you.
you get stepped on.
And that's how you, and that's how you victimize yourself too. Don't do that shit. Okay. What was the okay? And just to top it off, I think that men do owe women loyalty, but the way that we show loyalty is different. Okay. My loyalty to you is making sure you never have to pay for shit. You never have to need for shit. Making sure that if anything ever arises a situation, I'll die for you. My loyalty to you is making sure that our family's taken care of. Like, it's different. So, and I'm not saying that guys can't be loyal as far as like being monogamous too, because they can. But I'm saying is our loyalty is different. Okay. Any other super chats? Go ahead.
Yeah, and then follow up. He said again to the girls: do women owe men loyalty?
Okay, good question.
why not?
Do women owe men loyalty? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, why?
For the same
Was
reason.
it? Yeah, I'm like, he's the one providing, and like,
But it's
I'm-
different though. Understand that. I'm the one providing, not you. So why the fuck do I
but
owe
that's
you
like-
loyalty?
But that's like if we were to have, if
Speak
we had
into
a
the
kid,
mic.
if we had a kid, right, and we're together, and then after a while you go and you fuck someone else, like
Okay.
you have a kid with me at home, why would you go do that?
Mhm.
It doesn't
That's
fucking
so-
matter. I'm not emotionally invested into that girl. She's just a fuck. However, you and me have a family. You have a home. You have a car.
You have
Right?
the last name.
You have everything.
You have the kids like you spoke of.
Then why do you need another bitch?
I feel
Because
we
one
need to value
woman-
the
listen,
relationship.
One woman cannot satisfy a man for the rest of his life. I'm telling you. There's a
That's
reason.
That I know.
Hold on. There's a reason why men that are married and don't cheat have addictions to porn. Okay? There's a fucking reason why. Guys will find a way to fucking fill their addictions, whether it be video games, porn, gambling, you name it. Guys will try. There's some guys out there that won't cheat on you, but they'll pick up other shit. Okay? Understand that. Women cannot. It's very unpopular. I get it. But women, like, bro, if I was dating you, I'd fuck you and I'd already be looking for another girl to fuck because you're not that pretty to me. You know what I mean? Like, I'd just be like, okay, she's good enough to hold me, but like, I'm looking for more. And it's a very sad reality. I'm telling you, this is how. Don't move to
Yeah.
Miami.
don't
Do not move to
don't
Miami.
Come here.
You're gonna get your little heart broken over here. I swear to God.
I'm
Over
not,
and
like,
over.
that emotional, so I don't think I will.
Okay,
But
cool.
you're
Well,
nice.
shout out to
You're
you.
really
Alright.
nice.
Yeah,
A
you're
little.
very
I'm not gonna lie. A
That's
little
smooth.
slow.
Just a
Bro.
little.
You know what it is? I would just say she's naive because she's young. She hasn't learned yet.
I'm young too.
How old are you?
I'm 18. I'm
Yeah,
younger than
But
him.
but
from
you're
Miami.
Miami young.
Yeah, like
You're
we
Miami
come from
young.
places that are very
So
structured.
listen,
Yeah.
Like
you're
our-
Miami young, which means that the rest of the world you're like 28.
Right.
She's Houston dumb.
Facts.
She's like a 13-year-old in Miami. Okay, like she's like
She
home.
doesn't know
she's
what
like,
it
you ever
is.
seen Home Alone when he's lost in New York? That's her. She doesn't know. Okay,
I'm a little clueless. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's fair.
Right.
Really
Hold on.
rude awakening.
maybe that's why I like brunettes because they're still. I don't know.
Oh,
All right, shout out to you. Any other super chats?
Yeah.
Man? Go ahead.
Another one from Orion. He said, "Stop the echo chamber. Ask a question, then turn off all the girls' headsets. Then turn on headsets one by one and have them answer."
Yo, shout out to my boy Orion, bro. Orion, shout out to you, man. Any other ones?
Yeah. Black Wolf said, "I'd rather be a man all day. I can break my limitations far faster and improve daily. Being a chick is life on easy mode."
I will
Literally.
say that. And when I listen, Black Wolf, I will say that when I say being a woman is difficult, I say because of the standards that they hold each other to.
Yeah.
Like women are constantly competing with each other, bro. As a man, I'm not competing with no man. Okay, I'm competing against myself.
Yes.
And my boys, they're my boys. But as a woman, you guys are constantly competing with each other. Even best friends. Best friends are your worst haters, bro. You don't even know that shit. That shit is fucking crazy. So like life as a woman is tough. But yes, overall you have it on easy mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have something to say, bro? Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say. I mean, they were actually in the club with me last night. But let me ask you a question: how many times did people ask you to take pictures of them last night?
Yeah. I
But
mean,
they're supposed to be your friends. Why are they not having fun with you? You said we're here to have a girls trip. How many times can you take another picture? Can you take another picture?
yeah,
We
I
never
mean,
do
I think,
that.
but I mean, I guess I also like ask them or like a few times, but I also just like, I don't know. I mean, I don't ask as often maybe as some people do.
No, but that's fine. But all they want to do is boost their status there in Miami. But it's awful to go talk to a man or go home with a man. But we want to get all these
But
pictures.
I'm not saying it's awful to go home with
No,
them.
I'm not saying you guys, but I'm saying girls always say we got to stick together. But you're posting like you're out here wild and out. But you want to. It's because if the person doesn't have the same opportunities as another girl, they're gonna say, oh, you guys can't leave because I can't leave.
Yeah.
So you want to stick together. I would say, we were in the club last night. I'm not gonna call any names out, but one of their friends wanted to go home with another guy.
Exposure.
Right.
You're
But-
messy.
but and I know I could tell when a girl wants to go with somebody, but you guys
Yeah.
make each other
But,
feel
like,
guilty.
we're
Yep.
Saying you shouldn't because we're not. But why? How you guys are 21, 22, 20 years old, whatever you are. I always say, how old are you? Can you make your own decisions or do you live by other
But
people?
no, I agree. That's why I've never
I'm not
ever
calling you
stopped
out.
my
Yeah.
We also did tell her to go. We
We
were like,
told-
go.
yes,
We just don't. We just want to go
exactly.
back.
Exactly.
Because it was really late and we didn't want to
Yeah.
drive far.
So you told your friend to go get fucked.
No, I mean we did. That's not
No,
what
but
we
I know
said.
for a fact,
But
like
you
I
knew it
do
was about to
not
happen.
stop. I'm not a cock block. I might be be
Yeah.
slow and whatever, but I'm not a cock block. I'm not. I really
All right,
not.
now would you leave with a guy that you met at the club last night?
Last night, no.
No, not last time, but in general.
Or just in general?
No, not me.
Like, what do you mean?
Like
if you met a hot
really
guy
You're
at
at,
the
the,
club.
you're at the club, you meet a hot guy, he wants to take you home. Would you go home with him?
If we're on a girls' trip, no.
Why? But why does that matter?
What's the
Because
difference with a girls' trip?
I feel like I would be like guilt tripped a little bit.
But you're worried about
But
other
why?
people's feelings, not your own.
I do worry about that. Like I know that's not right.
So
but
so
I do
here,
worry about
so what I tell the
that.
girls always like, well, we're all staying together. I said, well, your girls are going home and going to sleep, so you're not hanging out right now. So you either want to hang out with me or you don't. Don't tell me it's your girls this, your girls that. Your guys aren't hanging out anymore.
Yeah.
You're going home to go to sleep. What is the difference at this
I feel
point?
like I get shit for it, honestly, because I don't call people out on stuff, but I feel like I
No.
do get
So you're not
called
living
out
your
and
life to the fullest thing because you're worried about other people's feelings more than you're worried about your own.
Yes.
Which is how is
And
that
you're just being
productive in life?
two-faced.
It's not. I mean, it's not, but I do worry about like I don't like to feel like I have like beef with my friends or that they're like, oh,
But
time.
if they're
it's
your
not-
real
but
friends,
it's
they're
not
not
beef,
gonna
that's what I'm
care.
saying, it's
Like,
not
bro,
beef.
me
But
and
it-
her be telling each other straight to their face,
Straight
yo,
up,
don't do this
like,
because you
yeah,
look dumb
'cause
as
yeah,
hell.
like,
Like,
you look
or don't
stupid.
do this because
And
it's
she'll
wrong.
get mad.
And
We'll
we get mad. Like we
but
tell
it's
each other
like-
bluntly though, because that's my best friend. She should take it and like
I
listen
mean,
to what the fuck I'm
I
saying.
think that's like the Texas in me, honestly, because I feel like people in the South they don't call people out. Like that's very like people are all like a lot more like they're not, you know what I mean? Like they're not like girls from New York. Like it's different. So like I do need to work on it, but I definitely think that's just like
guess it's
the
the
people
people
I've
that
been
you-
around are a
yeah.
lot more soft in Texas, and that's just like
Yeah, I would say the
It's probably
same
the
because I'm
people
from the
who-
Midwest, and it's definitely who you're like around. Because my
Uh-huh.
family is from like my dad's from Pittsburgh, like kind of right by Philadelphia, and my parents are so opposite than me. Like I will say that too. Like my dad is very blunt and will tell me everything as it is. But like all my friends and all the people in the Midwest just aren't really like that. So I
Mhm.
haven't
Yeah.
really been around it that often.
I love
I
people that can just be honest.
yeah,
I just think the generation is getting soft. Like,
Yeah,
like, just
if,
take it.
If you can't, I don't know. It's just, I guess it's just how you guys
Yeah,
work.
it's
Because
just
like
different.
from here, if I'm telling her like straight up, you look stupid as fuck. Like
Like-
like that guy's playing you in your face,
Yeah.
and you're still
I'ma
going
listen.
after him.
Yeah,
like
but-
you look dumb.
But girls
Like,
will look for more reasons not to do something than reasons to do something. So like you're gonna convince yourself out of doing something you want because you're thinking of all the bad things. Right? You live with the glass half empty. Guys, I mean, most guys just live based on how they feel. We don't
Yeah.
overthink things too much. If we want to do it, we'll do it. And you say, well, we have to be
That's-
safe. But I don't. You as a girl, if you're
It's
as long as you're not a dumb bitch, you know whether you're in a safe position or not.
Mhm.
But you guys convince yourself out of so many opportunities and situations in life. And then the girls will be like, well, it's not always about sex. No, we're not even talking about sex. You can convince yourself out of a business or
Yeah.
connection opportunity. You could fuck a guy and, maybe it wasn't good. Maybe you're not fucking him anymore. You don't even know there's connections that he can bring you. So that's what I tell people all the time. You convince yourself out of so many opportunities in life because you overthink things or you think way too emotionally. life's not that deep. And if you live that way, you're going to be miserable. That's the bottom line.
Yeah, 100%.
100%.
And my one advice to you ladies is, understand this, man. It is beautiful to be young, right? Because you'll only be this age once. But understand that the more sexual partners you add on to that list, the worse you become. Even if your future husband never finds out, you know how many motherfuckers you fucked and how they sledded you out. Okay? So shout out to you. Real quick, man. At the end of every show, we like to see what you guys thought about the show. So we'll start off with you. Thoughts on the show?
I loved it. I love like hearing like the new topics. I also like hearing statistics that I don't know about
Yeah, shout
that
out
I'm
to
not
you.
aware of.
And you learned some countries today.
Yeah.
You up your knowledge.
I'm like, and I still watch the previous videos, and I still didn't know.
Shout out to you.
Right? I watched them
After
like from
this-
beginning to end.
Yeah. Shout out
No.
to you. And you know what? You've been here twice now, right?
Yeah. Second time.
You're a really good sport. Shout out to you.
Thank you.
All right. What about you? Thoughts on the show? Go ahead.
I actually really liked it. I've never been on like a podcast before, so I actually did not like know what to expect. But I liked it. I feel like I like learned more from like a guy perspective, and I don't really talk about like this stuff with anybody really. So I guess it was like good to know from like your point of
Yeah.
view.
You finally hear some like honesty and
yeah.
not no bullshit from your friends.
You know what I will tell you? A lot of guys around you,
Mhm.
whether it be family members or guys that like you, they feel like this, but they can't voice it because if they like you, they know telling you shit like this will turn them off. Like it'll turn you off to them.
Mhm.
Like think about it. What guy's gonna come to you and be like, "Listen, man, just stop fucking everybody. Like it's not good for you."
Yeah.
Guys are gonna tell you the opposite.
Yeah.
Go ahead, do you? You know what I mean? Queen,
They try
queen.
to get that shit.
Do you? You know what I mean? So my thing is,
Slay.
you know, we, slay. My thing is, we try to give women, you know, almost like a brotherly advice. You know what I mean? Like, go ahead, do what you want. At the end of the day, when you leave out of here, you're your own person. But understand, every action has a consequence. Even if you're not getting that consequence right now, later on you'll face that shit. I promise you. What about you, Nastasha? Thoughts on the show?
I love this show because I have 2 other brothers, so I love hearing things from like men's perspectives. Like I really like I don't talk that much, but I love listening to you guys because it really like it makes me change as a woman too.
Yeah.
So you're gonna take those pictures down? You're gonna stop going to the club?
Nah, more going up.
I'm like, actually, last time I went home and I was like, okay,
That's
go
what
to
I
my
was saying.
highlights really
Yeah.
quick.
Or like I just like think about you guys say or like how you guys view women.
View
and-
women, yeah.
and-
Makes
Shout out
sense.
to you, man. Appreciate that so much. What about you, Bella? Thoughts on the show?
Yeah, I would say this is definitely a topic I don't really talk about, and I don't really have that many like guy friends to tell me all this kind of stuff. And I have a brother, but we just don't really talk about this kind of stuff. So it's definitely interesting to be able to like open my eyes to like how it is viewed.
Mhm.
And it was also fun to like be here. I've also never been on a podcast either, so
Also,
Yeah.
I like
Exciting and fun.
hearing like other like girls from different states. Like
Right.
that was
like
crazy.
how they think about
Yes.
yeah.
And listen, man, shout out to you ladies. You ladies were a really great panel.
Yeah, she's good.
Yeah, really great panel, really good energy too. And you know, no one took anything personal. So shout out to you guys. What about you, homie? Thoughts on the show?
I mean, I've been on like 3 or 4 times now. It's always a great show, and you know, it's always good to see how, like I said, people from different places view different things. I mean, I see it in the club every day, but you know, girls don't really get the awakening until they come on the show about how
Yes.
guys actually think. They think that they're always right, and then they come on this show, and then wow,
They gotta sit
Maybe-
here
Yeah,
for
you're
2
like,
fucking
damn.
hours and actually, you know,
Listen.
listen. Yeah.
Some
Like-
don't even listen. Though.
And listen, man, you know the beautiful part about it is you'll see Roddy Rich and you'll forget all about it.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part about it.
Not that.
You'll see Roddy Rich and you'll be like, what the fuck were they talking about?
God, right?
You better be on stage tonight.
We're gonna be taking pictures of videos.
Turner,
And
Turner,
Bendon, they got stripper poles. You better be on one
Turner.
of them.
Turner, my dude. Run.
I don't know. I got kicked off twice.
Shout out to Turner, bro.
off
Yeah,
the
shout out
pole.
to Turner.
No,
Yeah,
actually,
don't get on
you know
the
what?
pole.
No, I'm
They're
not
gonna
going to
kick
answer
you
that.
off.
Okay, real quick. So before we end the show, there's a game that my boy here, my brother, likes to play. You want to tell him about it?
Yes, out of us 3 guys on the panel, Jeff, Eric, myself, fuck, marry, kill. Which one would you fuck? Which one would you marry? And which one would you kill?
What are the options?
All right, listen, ladies, it's very simple.
Yeah. I
So
agree, I agree.
1, 2, 3, you have to pick one to fuck, one to marry, one to kill. So we'll start off with you, brother. Go ahead. One to fuck, one to marry.
Don't think
one to
about
kill.
Turner.
Yeah, stop thinking about Turner. Go ahead.
Yo.
I'd probably
Speak into the mic.
okay. Probably marry Jeff.
That's
Club
crazy.
promoter?
That's crazy.
Hey, let her answer.
That was wild.
And then I'd probably, I don't know,
You fu-
probably kill him,
Okay.
and then
Fuck
yeah.
him. Okay, shout out to you.
Red
that's
flag.
All right.
just fine.
Shout out to you. All right, Nastasha, go ahead.
Kill, fuck, marry.
Oh wait, I'm sorry, I wasn't looking. What was it?
Kill, fuck, marry.
So kill, fuck, and
How did I get fucked last time?
Man.
Kill.
okay, cool.
There's
Shout out to
different
you.
options.
All right, what about you? Go ahead.
So awkward. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, this is
Someone comes.
Make sure you speak into the mic though. Go
I
ahead.
guess like fuck, marry, or
Okay,
kill, marry,
so fuck,
Fuck.
kill me, and marry him. Correct.
or yeah.
Okay, cool. You said fuck me first, and then okay. All right, what about you? Go ahead.
Fuck, marry, kill.
Fuck, marry, and kill. Okay, cool. Shout out to you guys. You know what? Let's play it. Go ahead.
You
It's
killed
four.
me-
It's
you
four
killed
of
me
them,
last
though.
time.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. Yo, are you still holding on to that?
Yo.
No, but I thought about it after.
They hold on to the
I already
ratings
had
and
my
this
I
forever.
already-
All right, go ahead.
Fuck, Mary. Yeah, I'm sorry. You gotta get killed.
you gotta get killed.
All right, go ahead. He's like, damn, bro, I might got a chance later on tonight. Let me not say the wrong thing.
No, fuck, marry. Well,
Yo,
No, backtrack was crazy.
All right, I'm sorry. Fuck.
fuck,
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up.
marry.
Uh huh. You know how she's like. You gonna marry her still?
No, wait. Maybe marry.
You
Okay.
saw.
The
You saw the best
the
friend
trick.
on that.
Wait.
The
For a
trick.
man though,
She seems like if she has a man, she'll be loyal.
Okay.
facts.
Yeah.
And she killed me, so I gotta kill her.
What? You're killing her?
Yeah, I'm
Not
killing her.
All right.
She killed
cool.
me.
Sorry.
Onward.
I know we don't get killed in this game.
Onward, go ahead.
Oh, you just did.
Let's see. God damn. Let's see. Fuck Nastasha.
Okay.
Marry. I'm gonna marry Susan, and then kill.
Wait, who's Susan?
Me.
Okay.
girl.
Okay.
And then kill. Which one?
At this point, it's both of us.
So let's go.
Yeah, kind of. I'm gonna kill both of them. Honestly.
Okay. all right,
Double
cool.
homicide.
And real quick. Okay, so yo, Ethan, come here real quick, bro.
Ethan.
Come here. Yeah.
Ethan.
So pick one to fuck, marry, and kill. Go ahead. Speak into the mic though. Speak into the mic. You gotta speak into it.
Yeah.
Nastasha.
So you're fucking Nastasha.
I'd marry her.
You're marrying her,
I can feel.
and you're killing who?
I'll kill both.
Killing both. Okay, cool. All right, cool. Shout out to our boy Ethan.
Yo,
Listen,
oh,
man. Real quick, Onward. Do we have any super chats?
No more supers.
No more supers.
I feel
Listen, chat.
wacky.
Yo, thanks for hanging with us tonight, man. We went over 2 hours today. You guys are amazing. Shout out to the panel. The panel was amazing as well. Make sure you catch us tomorrow for the nighttime show, man. Peace.
Peace.